Hi guys, it's just Gina.
Sorry.
Wow.
COVID.
Hell no.
Coronavirus!
Hi guys, it's just Gina here with Big Man News, Brent, Gloria and Christel.
We live!
And this is Meet Us After 7. Yes, sir.
Yeah, mine. Episode 216. Welcome, Gloria. It's been a minute.
Thank you for having me.
We've had a lot of requests
Oh,
for Gloria. No, we haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
cute.
The gang was supposed to be here, but Doreen is sick. Sid,
What was his excuse?
he didn't give one.
Regrettably stupid. guy.
Sid dropped out, and Christel is late. So we've got
Us, man.
us. Man.
Us, man.
You get me?
We'll
Us, man.
survive. We can do
Of
this.
course. Listen, we've got this. We've got this. You get me? But how's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been thus far?
You know what, yeah? You know when you know you're extremely tired
Mm.
and I just can't wait for Christmas, bruv.
Have you lost weight?
Apparently.
I've noticed. Okay, I've been meaning to talk to you for the past couple of weeks.
Uh-oh.
Swear.
Yeah,
Really?
I've noticed a drastic, weight drop, and I've been a little bit concerned, but I just haven't reached out to you. But I'm gonna reach out now.
Bruh.
Talk to us, baby.
You know when I
Wagwan.
went to my wax lady today, yeah? She
Yeah.
was like,
What, has the pussy lost weight?
okay, Gloria, really?
Man said the pussy not fat no more.
She was
It's not fat no more.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to take it
You're
back.
dumb. She was like, you've lost a lot of weight. And I was like, have I? And she was like, yeah, you have. Like, your face is very... I said, you know what, yeah? Can I just be honest and say body dysmorphia is a real thing? Because
I need it.
it's mad for you. It's mad because I always feel fat. And I know you're probably thinking, really? But like, even now when you're like, oh, you've lost a lot of weight, I'm thinking, but I feel proper big right now.
You feel it.
Yeah, I feel like...
Is it all the eating and...
I don't feel comfortable.
You feel it, but do you look it when you look
Yeah,
in the mirror?
Yeah, but when I look in the mirror, I
see
pick
you.
myself apart. Do you get what I mean? I feel like, yeah, so like...
I need just a crumb of that.
your friends are. So the thing is, my diet, it's annoying, yeah, because like I've been trying to put on size, yeah, for ages. And the reason why it's not happening is because I know that I'm not consistent with my eating. And it's because I've got an unhealthy relationship with food, which I'm really trying to deal with.
Yeah.
Been trying.
But it's mad. It's like, you know when we go out for dinners, Gloria, like
Yeah.
I literally won't eat the whole day
And then...
and eat when I go out for dinner.
Glow's be going out in them fancy places. I see you.
I need to do what Gina's doing.
I see Gloria.
So like,
Yeah.
when we've been doing dinners, I'll literally be like, all right, cool. I'm saving my calories for when I go to dinner. But obviously I'm not eating a whole day's worth in like one sitting. But I don't know. I haven't intentionally been trying to lose weight, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I've been trying to put on weight, if anything.
I was
But-
thinking, hopefully it wasn't like stress related or
no, but
something was going
but
on.
I'm extremely fatigued. Like
Okay.
that one, I'll put my hand up and say, I'm over it.
Yeah.
You see tired with a T on the end?
Yeah.
Like damped, tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me right now.
Tell your train to slayers, just take a week off.
No, I am. So my
Christmas.
last
Yusuff do a class.
my
again.
last work
No, 'cause
day,
them-
he's
no.
not doing anymore.
They get onto me too much, man. They need to relax, man.
What, you're feeling bullied, yeah?
No, they are bullies.
No.
Oh.
They're bullies. They're bullies. They're bullies.
But
Did you lose sleep?
in the new year when you come back?
Not sleep. No, I'll come back. I remember, like I said before,
You want to redeem yourself?
I
Because you
was-
even
no,
said that back then
I
you
was
were
unfit.
Yeah.
Lockdown had just happened. I wasn't really doing the cardio. And then I came to classes now, whoop my ass. Can't lie.
I bet in his house he's been doing push-ups like, I can do it.
Whoop my
I can
ass.
do it.
Can I
But
just tell you?
Ever since
Can I tell
then,
you what
I've
killed
been
you?
back on my game.
What killed me when Gina's minded her own business, I get a random voice note. Yo, G, you know what, yeah? I clocked it. When I did your train to slay classes back then, y'all weren't fit. But now, Gloria, you know when this is like
He's been preparing.
this is 2 months
He's
later on a
preparing, yeah.
random day, he's just like had an
Yeah.
epiphany, like,
Yeah.
I'm back in my game.
Yeah.
It's too funny.
Because I was in my own classes now. I realized, you know what? I'm killing these lot. And I'm here. I'm
You're
Mr.
here,
Motivator.
yeah.
So what going for me back then?
Yeah,
I was unfit.
I hear that.
I was unfit.
I'm taking, so the 23rd, I'm taking off the 23rd to the 4th. And that's with
Oh, nice.
everything, even PT. And like, I don't call my phone. Like, leave me. Like, I
Yeah.
just literally want to chill and like not have to wake up to an alarm and just like
Just lay there.
Yeah, because I'm really tired, man. I'm not gonna lie. And even today, yeah, I was like, if I don't nap, the way he did that was too hilarious.
Brent basically took his seat.
Hey, Brent,
but
how are you?
Didn't want anyone to see who he is.
Covered the camera.
Oh, but Yusuff, that's cute that you said you were concerned and you've noticed a drastic weight loss. Yeah. I know my ass ain't, but thanks.
Yeah. Gloria, how are you? How's the mister?
He's good.
He's good?
He's well.
My guy, Mr. GQ.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can.
No, can he hear? He's asking me if I can hear you. I can hear him.
Because the mic is...
Okay, got you.
Ooh.
Oh, much better. Sorry.
Don't hurt yourself.
Sorry.
Brent, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Yeah.
What mood, can I just ask,
favored.
what kind of mood are you in today?
The same mood he's always in, mischievous.
No, okay.
Troublemaker.
But I mean, on a scale of like, your level of mischievousness, like where are we going today? I just need to know.
3.
A 3? That's a bit low for you.
Oh, it's not a 5.
Oh.
I was thinking.
It's going to go up as we go along.
Of course.
Yeah.
100%.
And all you got to do is wait for Brent's spidey senses to like tickle it. You see when it happens.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
This guy. Did anyone see the clubhouse situation earlier on this week
Your friend.
with Mark Cuban and Sideman?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't in the group. I only saw like...
I was not entering there.
I
But
saw the backlash.
yes.
And I listened to him and Sideman like go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I saw like all the stuff that people were
What's saying?
yeah. You know what? I don't know what possessed him to create the room in the first place, because it's like I saw the apology.
Yeah.
And I thought,
Meh.
but you knew what you were doing. Like, let's be honest. You knew that creating such a group, a room, was gonna cause a lot of like outrage.
Yeah, it was.
And I think what people kept saying was,
he had a white...
you had a white person.
A person that wasn't black. I don't know what colour.
Was she white?
I don't know, because I
But
wasn't
everyone
in there.
just kept saying, Mark has created a room basically bashing black women, and then he's put
Someone that's not
someone
black.
who's not black as the moderator, like
Yeah.
another woman
Yeah.
who is not black as a moderator. So
Okay, I
it's
don't
this,
know.
it's this like,
How dare you?
yeah. And I just thought you knew what you were doing, and you're not a dumb guy. You're very calculated. So I don't know if it was a thing where you expected it to go off, or you know what I mean, like maybe it was clickbait, but I don't think it really was
clickbait.
But
Yeah,
then
it was.
but you know what, even though it was clickbait, once you got into the room, it's like his conversation was still supporting the narrative, so that's not really clickbait.
Okay.
You know, when it's like, do you know what I mean? So it wasn't really clickbait, because that's generally what your views were.
After the whole thing went down, I called him just one, to tell him off, and two, just some accountability. So from what,
Which I really appreciate, by the way.
yeah, I only heard the back and forth between him and Sideman. I heard nothing else.
Which was ridiculous as
Yeah.
well.
So what he's told me was that in the group they were talking about just sex in general, and that the title, it was clickbait basically. But I said to him, I said that title was wrong. That title was like, you shouldn't have put that title there. Like, it's disrespectful. I said, being you as well. I was very honest with him. I said, being you and the rep you have, yeah, why the fuck would you put that title there? It makes no sense in the world.
And that's and you remember the other
No
day,
sense in the
yeah,
world.
remember on the previous episodes when you were like, and this is what you said, yeah, where it's like, not like you act victimish, but it's like, oh, you don't deserve like bad stuff that happens to you, yeah. But you have to take some accountability. Like you kind of give as
bring
good
it
as
to
you get. You bring it to yourself.
yourself,
So this
yeah.
is a prime example of
you
getting
want yourself.
enough backlash when you could have just minded your own business.
Yeah. So he was like, I was like, look, in my opinion, I think you put that title there for clickbait. You wanted this room to pop off.
Of course.
So you thought,
there's no other reason.
let's put a title which is clickbait. Everyone's going to jump in.
But at the expense of who?
Yeah,
though?
no, he admitted that it backfired. Like,
Of course.
It backfired on him. Of course it
Good.
did. The title was ridiculous. What was the title? It was
Black women are bad in bed or something like that.
Why Are Black Women Bad in Bed or something
Yeah.
to that degree, yeah. Yeah, he was saying that they weren't talking about that, just that, whatnot. And he said that he took that title from another
A room or something.
room or something, but it doesn't matter to me. Like, that title was disrespectful.
And you know what? I feel like if you're gonna do something like that, yeah, use yourself as the bait.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, you use the title and use black women and try to basically kind of allow the group to pop
Can you
off
not read the room?
at the expense of black women.
Yeah.
Like, you're not a black woman.
Yeah.
So if anything, like, how dare, do you know what I mean? It's like, if I was if he said something about black men and he was a black man, I don't think the backlash would have been as bad because he's going to talk about from his own perspective. Do you get what I mean? Being a black man. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no. I hear that.
So, yeah.
Wait, sorry, so what? So you're saying the title meant that he was disqualified from actually talking about the subject?
No, not that he was disqualified, but it's like, one, it's clickbait, and we all can tell what your intentions are. Like, you want it to pop off, you want it to be a trending topic, but it's at the expense of black women.
Okay.
So, for me,
not lie. Saying that black women are not good in bed is a bad thing.
No, I'm saying like this wouldn't be foreign in a male WhatsApp group. The topic. So,
fair enough.
No,
but that's in
I think that
the
no, hold on. I think as a black male, I think that would be foreign. I think no, that is foreign.
How do you mean?
So are you saying that black men are talking about black women being bad in bed
I think
in their
what
group
Brent
chats?
is trying to say is that he has an opinion. And
Yeah, surely. Okay, I'm not being privy to any of those
Brent,
conversations.
but
All right.
Brent, can you also agree that there are
What do you mean? What do you mean?
there are
Wait,
some
hold on,
topics
wait,
that are
wait,
meant
wait,
for
wait.
WhatsApp groups and not
Brent,
for
yes,
something
Brent,
public?
Brent,
Yeah.
what do you mean? All right, like that happens.
Yeah, I do believe that in male WhatsApp groups, like
Black male.
Yes, I do believe in black male WhatsApp groups. Men degrade women left, right, and center.
That's not what we said, Brent.
But that's what?
Wait, hold on. Let's home it in for a second, yeah.
The title of the
No, I understand.
Black
No,
women.
I understand.
black women are rubbish in bed, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm confused. The fact that you think that there's group chats with men in it just degrading women.
I belong to maybe say 4 that I don't participate in, but I can see what they're talking about. And
What?
women are.
Degrading women in a sexual way, or
Well,
I mean, all sorts of
maybe
wildness
degrading
happens.
is not the right word, but they're saying stuff about women.
do you mean
that are not
do
good.
you mean they're bashing women in these groups?
In certain regard, yeah.
You know
No,
what?
I think so.
But don't
No,
women
and I'm
have the
saying
same for men? I don't understand.
The reason why I don't disagree here is the whole group is not based on trashing men, yeah. But a topic will come up and we will discuss it.
And that's why I said the topic
and it won't
itself-
be in favor of men.
I guess the group chats I'm in, we don't have these conversations.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So I'm just a bit like, a bit confused.
Okay, cool.
I'm not saying that there aren't men out there who are bashing women. Of course there are, but I just don't believe that men are in group chats around the world or around the UK just bashing women.
Yeah, what I was saying is it wouldn't be foreign for me to feel as though if this fella made a private group chat and this group chat was coined the same way it was coined, black women are rubbish in bed, he was inviting black men to come and give their experiences. True or false? I don't think that's weird for me to say that it wasn't just black women he was inviting to come and talk about the topic. Surely the experiences of men would be more prominent in that group than black women.
I
Of course. I don't think his premise was, let's get black women in here to defend themselves. I'm sure it was just an open forum for whoever to contribute.
Precisely. But that was my initial statement. Yeah, never mind. God damn.
All I'm saying is that it
Hold
shouldn't
on.
have been.
Eat your crisps.
I'm confused to what your issue is.
Yeah, when you're talking to Gina was suggesting that
because it's not only women can have that conversation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Gloria.
Yeah, he just shouldn't have done it. That's it. Period.
Were you all in this group?
No.
No, I told you.
We all said we
I
weren't.
was opening up the pack of Chris. I wasn't following.
No,
Yeah,
I said-
I was in the group.
Okay. Yeah.
Not from the beginning though.
All right, so
We know you be in the group.
I jumped in when
Mr. Cole Thrust.
I saw a couple fellas in
Marvin,
there. Like,
yeah.
all right,
that
so
name of the group isn't something that you should be in.
as you were in there, what were they talking about in general? Like, I'm sure
Lonnie was ripping him one
Oh, is
about
it?
the title.
Yes, baby.
about the title. Yes.
Okay.
And he was
Back.
Yeah.
Give and take.
he was protesting his innocence. He was feigning ignorance, and they wouldn't let him up.
But I heard him say something about, but that's my opinion though. That's my, like,
Wow.
I heard like a clip, I'm sure, of him saying, but that's just like,
I don't get how it got to buck me link me.
But you know, that's
pathetic.
But you know that's coward. Like, you know, when you can't win a, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like that. You know, if I'm arguing with you verbally,
can't win a verbal,
and no, that's me. If I'm arguing with you verbally,
but that's petty. It's like if you can't bring it, it's
Gloria,
like.
You said that's petty, like you don't know who I am.
No,
like,
but G,
if
somebody is literally arguing with you, unless they've said something like your mum or something extreme, if they're having let's just say a debate and they're just throwing around some words that you're even uncomfortable with because, I don't know, maybe you didn't go to school or something.
No, I hear that.
Listen,
what is your...
Mark did warn this young man. He said, I don't like the tone in which it is that you were talking to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he continued with that tone.
Of course he's going to.
Then the girls kind of applauded.
Okay, was he rude?
His head got hot.
But then,
was he rude?
The thing is, there was another group.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
There was another group today, and they were talking about the whole scenario, and they're talking about just how black men treat women and stuff like that. And then someone mentioned that Sideman, the way he was talking to Mark, like he kept cutting Mark off, he wouldn't let Mark speak, and that kind of antagonized him a little bit.
He does that to everybody.
Yeah, he does.
No, he mentioned that as well. He goes, Sideman, you in general, you cut everyone off. You don't really let people speak, and that contributed to.
Of course, that's gonna make you angry. But I think it was more. You know what? My back is against the wall. Shit, this is backfired. There's an audience here. I'm meant to be this alpha male. There's bare gal in the room. So if I'm not winning this verbally, I'm gonna take it to the streets.
Of course, you're not gonna win that. You've got a group called Black Women and Shit in Bed or whatever it's called. Like, how are you going to win that?
But that's why common sense didn't prevail.
It was stupid. It was a very stupid title. It made no sense.
Basically, that's clout chasing gone wrong.
Like,
man.
if anyone done that, it would have backfired, regardless
literally.
of him.
No, 100%. It's literally when clout chasing goes wrong. Like, you really thought, this is gonna, you know what I mean? This is gonna.
I'm about to own this bitch.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna trend.
Yeah, just
of course you did, but for the wrong reasons.
Just make better choices. And the thing is, I said to him, look,
and we're too old.
I said to him, if this is what you want to do, then knock yourself out. Like, no, because you done this intentionally. So if this is what you want, then go ahead and knock yourself out. But if it's not what you want, big man, think, make better choices, make better decisions. Yeah.
For me, it's about branding, because you're the same person who, like, you even explained that you went on Backchat to kind of build your profile because you've got things coming in the pipeline. You're going to open up a gym. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you generally have things coming that you want to. You're going to want to need people to support you, and especially people from our community. So that's a rookie move. I just think, anyway.
By the way, just so you know, I have been grabbing screenshots of these conversations of these men that are degrading
screen
in
recordings
these WhatsApp images, WhatsApp conversations, to basically expose them at a later date.
Okay.
I'm not just idly standing by whilst there is black women kicked in.
The thing is, I'm not saying, because one thing in the group chat today, people were saying, not the group chat, sorry, in the clubhouse chat, girls were saying, there's a lot of men who always deny that, black men don't support black women or whatever. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. What I'm saying is, in my circle, with the conversations I have, it never comes up. So when he said, I'm sure this is a conversation in group chats, I'm befuddled because I've never been in a group chat where we're just bashing black women. It's just not in my life if it ever happens.
It's not, I think this is a conversation I had with somebody. Okay, so do you guys talk about hoes?
No, I don't.
You may not.
But okay, yeah, I'm sure there's guys who talk about hoes, of course.
Yeah, right? And they happen to be black.
Okay. Okay.
So you guys be talking about black people.
No, but
come on, man.
No,
You're gonna put it,
no. But if there's a group of girls who are behaving like hoes and the guys are talking about their activity, is that bashing them? Or discussing their activity?
If me and my girls are talking about guys being stupid or whatever, most likely we are referring to black males. We're not talking about black males, but we're most likely referring to black males because those are the guys we're messing with. Yeah. That doesn't mean we're putting down black males. If we turn around and we say, black guys are this and that, that's a different subject altogether.
All right, give me an example.
I was going to talk about something. It might be off topic though, but it's kind of in line with what we're saying.
Is it an example?
Okay, so but it's people outside of our race. So can I still use it as an example? So did you guys see this week as well? And I put it in the group, I think, where there's a group of white girls having like a private chat amongst themselves, but they're talking about black men and their experiences.
Black men are easy.
Black men are easy. They worship the ground. White girls. No, listen. It's literally. Let me see if I can find it, because I woke up and was like, "Well, damn."
Brent, are you easy?
And in the comments, a lot of black women were like, "Oh yeah, all you black men that love these snowflakes, this is what they think of you," kind of thing. Like it was that kind of argument, and like a lot of people were saying that the girls were racist, and some of them were apologizing, but one of them, she was talking with her chest about, "I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not racist. Like this is what me and my girls are talking about. We're talking about our experiences. You guys love to call us just snowflakes and you're all this stuff, but when we want to come and say that you lot are lazy, like you lot are easy, you're racist." One of them was like, "Oh, if I told a black guy to piss in my mouth, if I wanted to piss in a black guy's mouth, he'd be like, when or where, or like just." It was quite interesting.
Impossible. Yeah, the black guys that you're dealing with.
Let me see if I can find it.
Some people said that that was fake. Some people said it was made by
The man.
black women.
Oh, that group.
Yeah,
It
Not
wasn't
that
though
group,
because
that conversation.
no, because
Oh.
there was white girls responding. So
Huh?
the girls who had got put out responded to it.
The girls
The girls
in the
who
group
were
chat,
in the group
they
chat having the
responded.
conversation amongst their friends. The white girls
Yeah,
who were the ones saying these things
Yeah.
about black men
they made little Snapchat posts, right?
were talking about it.
I know.
Oh, so you're saying
Did you
that
see
it's
their
fake?
faces? Yeah.
Okay.
I followed the thread basically. People were saying the language used is normal 101 SJW language.
What's SJW?
Social justice warrior.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that was either.
What is a social justice warrior?
SDW.
Well, Brent, get into it, innit?
I
Because
don't
you
know
know
if
who
I
they're
don't-
normally referring to.
Oh,
I
is
don't-
it? Is it?
Fiat 500.
No, normally black women.
Is it?
Wow. No.
What
I
are you
get it.
doing?
So basically, you're saying
you doing?
no.
I thought that's what you were referring
Yusuf,
to.
I don't know how you got there. Honestly, I don't.
Social justice warrior.
Yeah,
And
like
then,
a group
and
of
then
people.
Gloria said, there's a particular clap it out.
No,
She didn't say it's a particular person.
Oh.
Featureism.
She said
was
it's
used.
a particular group of people.
yeah.
Ain't no dusty white women be using them words, man. Ain't no dusty white women be using them words. But anyway, I believe that some white girls, they fully believe that black men are easy and they
And there's black men who believe that white girls are easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what they said.
So it goes both ways.
That's what they said.
But who's telling the truth? Which is a lie.
Both can
Anyways, back to
Can
what
be
you were
true.
saying.
Yeah.
If he's had experiences with black women that are not good in bed, he should have named the group the clubhouse title, whatever you call it. Sorry,
That's
he should have called it "My Experiences." Something to do with my experience,
or
but don't just
don't have the conversation. It doesn't have to be had. Put your phone down. Like
Yeah.
it's as simple as that, really.
Yeah,
Innit? Like
yeah.
you don't have to have this conversation. What is it for? What purpose does it serve? None. Are you bored? Okay, go do something else. Like sometimes it's as simple as that, innit? These things don't have to happen. You don't have to go on group chat and make that title and start chatting. Clubhouse, sorry. Just do something else.
Did
Like,
he make an apology?
Yeah.
yeah.
Where?
It was very half-hearted.
On chat club?
Nah.
no,
Sorry.
Why I keep saying it wrong? Clubhouse.
chatty house.
Chatty house.
Chatty house.
It was on Insta story.
Did he? Was it a written apology?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. It says, nope, that's not you.
And have you black women forgiven him?
To be honest, I was never outraged in the first place. You know what? You remember I told you I don't care about these things anymore, you know? Like I'm so happy with the space that I'm in. Like none of these things trigger me. There's no need for me to forgive you because I didn't give a shit in the first place. Like you've not
I don't give a damn like that, but it was like when I saw the title and that was it.
like it was more like
Yeah.
this is why people don't rate you. Like
That's it. It's a quick thought, and
I just thought, Emu.
yeah.
But don't you find a lot of these chat rooms like it's all negative stuff about black women?
Yusuff, Brent. I feel like a lot of the groups that are being made are not conducive to my self-development. which is why I don't go into
Yeah,
them.
I
a lot of
told
the
you, y'all don't be in the property and
Like,
investment.
I've been in a
groups.
few.
I'll browse, I'll jump in a few groups, and it's always the same.
No,
I'll
there's
log out.
morning prayers, there's property ones, there's investment ones. Maybe change up.
No,
the people
obviously
you're following.
there's
Maybe.
those.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, if
Yeah, you
if
do see a lot of-
basically,
yeah.
if I go into Clubhouse and I'm like, okay, cool. Like today, I was on a business one yesterday, and it was really good. But like, you know, when you come out and you just want to see the explore page, and I just thought, don't you lot have better things to do with your time?
We must admit that, like, we love pasta. Come on. If you saw
We do and we don't, but
No,
Clubhouse group,
Passa is different than
a Clubhouse group saying
yeah.
Burna Boy and
Please stop bringing her up in the pod. Stop.
the beautiful
Stop. Stop.
would you jump in the group?
I know.
Gina?
I would.
For that one, I might.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but that one, but okay, cool. But not a discussion, why do black men cheat? Or like, you know, those things, I just think, aren't we tired? Like, we talk about this
Oh
stuff.
yeah, yesterday. Is that you talking about that same group? The group was, God knows how many people in the group. Gone on for hours talking about, oh yeah, one by one, tell us if you cheated or you've been cheated on.
No,
Who
but do
cares?
you know
Who
what?
cares?
Okay, you don't care, but to be fair, some people do.
No,
you
of
have
course.
to navigate
No,
what you
of
like.
course
Some
some
people,
people
see that and they
do.
like it.
Yeah, of course they
Yeah.
do. That's why it exists.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, are we not tired?
they're not tired, isn't it?
But why?
The thing is, I get completely what you're saying, but I wouldn't complain too much about it because everyone has what they like.
Yeah.
And
No,
then you
I
just
get that.
navigate what you like.
Listen,
You know what
I
it
don't
is for
care.
me?
But I'm just saying, like, let's talk about something else, baby. Let's talk about
For
Let's
me,
talk about all the good things. Sorry.
Ew.
no, I was going to say for me, because we already have social media, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, like, and you have all this kind of, not negative, but you know what I mean? You already have access to all of this stuff. And then
We have access to so much positive stuff that people don't look into.
We've got podcasts.
No, it's true.
And it's the same thing. So
But Gloria, no one likes positivity, and that's just the end of
we
it.
spoke about this already, innit?
Yeah, no one.
It's like if you want to seek out positivity, there are YouTube clips there. There are loads of people that do programs and
No, what?
whatnot online.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why I choose to not.
Yeah.
Because I already have access to all of this stuff already,
Yeah,
right?
I got
So
you.
if I add Clubhouse on top of everything I have access to,
It's too
then
much.
it's too much for
Yeah.
me. Do you get what I mean? And I'm not saying I don't like it we have these conversations on the pod. Do you get what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm opposed to it.
Exactly. Yeah.
For me, there's levels where it's like, okay, you know what?
You can't indulge
in it too much
Yeah.
because it becomes too overbearing.
Yeah.
For me personally, anyway. But yeah.
I don't know. I think certain things are just easily digest in certain situations. Like, for example, if us four here were talking about cheating, it's cool. But if I go into group, I keep calling it group chat, Clubhouse, and I see 800 people in there.
But how many
and
people
then,
listen to your pod?
And then one, but I know, but you're seeing the numbers. It's different when you're seeing the numbers live. And it's like
Don't
one
ever
by
underestimate
one
the
by
power of
one,
the pod.
raise your hand. No, I'm not saying that we don't get.
Yeah.
I'm saying when I'm doing the pod, I don't see the numbers as we're doing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But on Clubhouse, you actually see who's listening live, the numbers. One by one, raise your hand if you've got a cheating story. It's like I just find it kind of gobbish.
We all got those.
But it's cool with it. It's whatever. Everyone's entitled to do what they want in it.
Yeah.
I just want to be raising my hand to tell the story.
What I found sad. What I found sad was the group that, what's her name? Vanessa? Jamila.
As in the
Which
singer.
one?
No, the producer on NSV10.
Okay, I don't know that's her
Okay,
name.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Jamila, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she normally moderates
Yeah.
host groups and whatnot.
Yeah.
And this particular group was called TDATD, the discussion after the discussion.
Oh, I think I
about
saw that
the
to us.
discussion.
Yeah.
And what I found sad was that
What was it about?
I think they were just venting about the conversation with Sideman that sort of started, I believe. And certain individuals were basically saying he is now kind of centering himself in this little debate and this
Who's
little
Sideman?
campaign of his. And it's the attention is being taken away from the plight of the black woman or the frustration of the black woman.
Oh, okay.
He's being centered, and then it's basically just, again, letting men be the focus. Even though what he's saying is great, what he's saying is uplifting, what he's saying is holding men to account. He's the one who...
Wow,
No, but a lot of women were actually saying this.
No, I know. And I was literally about to say, wow, like...
No, but if he's the moderator of the group and he started the chat, then he's going to hold that position as the moderator.
But anyway, what I found sad was the women that were on stage when it is they were venting. You know how I love the English language and people's command of the English language. They were so articulate. It sounded like poetry, but what they were articulating was their pain, and it sounded sweet, but bittersweet because of what they were talking about. And I found that so sad. And then I had a question. Chicken or the egg? Is the problem with the type of guys?
Oh, my man, the clip. The clip, you know who I'm talking about?
Uncle Kevin.
Uncle Kevin.
Kevin Samuels.
Where he got onto the woman saying
About
that you're going for
drug dealers,
dealers
and whatnot.
Because the pain that they articulated was deep.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Deep.
So,
friend.
I'm not suggesting they were all drug dealers, and I'm just saying
no,
the character of these men were bad.
No, new one. So basically, let me get up the clip.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah,
Because
I put it in the group.
You need to play it. Is it that one there?
Yeah.
You need to play it because
you pick ass whoopers and felons. And then you're gonna complain about what other. I need you to stop right here, ma'am. I need you to slow the whole. I need you to slow the whole French toast down. I'm not gonna let you get on here and talk about what black men are not when you pick and whoop dudes that whoop your ass and are felons. See, I'm not gonna sit around and let you black women just sit around and talk about hey, black men ain't here and they ain't this, they ain't that. When in your own life you pick shit. Yeah, take a nice strong drink, sip it all. Because you're talking about black men that share my reflection, and I'm tired of sisters like you running our reputation in the ground because you pick poorly.
A black man.
No, no, you had 20 million to pick from, but you picked a felon once to have 2 babies by and then Ike Turner. All these black people in Atlanta, why are you picking these scrubs?
That's what's left.
If you don't get off my goddamn
Aside
phone,
from the married
get off my phone. I don't want to keep it. That's what's left, huh? That's what's left. The black Mecca and all your WAP seems to attract is felons and abusers. Then you need to put that shit in get some maintenance done.
You see, fix a pussy.
There are some good men.
Well, then why don't you attract them? Then why don't you date them?
I don't. It's difficult. It's like a needle in a haystack.
No, it's not a needle in a haystack. I live here.
Yes, it is.
I live here, and I date good black women. No, why can't you see? Let me back down, ma'am. Relationships are reflective. We attract what we are. When I was broken, I attracted broken. And see, what I'm having a problem with is you are trying to make black men the problem, and you are definitely problematic. Everything I presented to you that is a fact, that you can verify yourself, you've said no, 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 no. And who the hell wants to deal with a woman like that?
Did he put that background music himself?
Yeah, that's part of the his podcast. So we spoke about this in the group, and we were saying how we agree partly because with stuff like abusers and stuff, they don't always present themselves as like who they say they are. And I think I've been doing a lot of reading recently, a lot of like law of attraction books, and it's mad because I never like, it's weird, it's proper changed my whole mindset in how I like approach situations and just how I think in general. And coming from where I've come from, I'm that person who, like, I was always negative, and I I only knew how to be negative, and it came from different places. So one, it was more like comfortable for me because it was all I knew. It's like the thought of being out of my comfort zone was scary. So I'd rather just stay in that mindset. Do you get what I mean? And victim blaming, all that stuff. And it's like, with all the stuff I've been reading, it's mad because it's made me realize that literally the more you think about things that you don't want, you attract those things because you're operating in a negative space. As much as you don't want it, your focus is on the lack or on the pain or whatever the negative stuff that comes with it. And that's the reason why you don't want it. And because you're focusing on that negative energy, that's what draws it more to you. And I agree that like relationships can be reflective of the space that you're in or like where you're at. So I agree with him in the sense of saying like, it's not fair to say there's no good men out there or like all men are trash or like, because I hear it all the time. I do hear a lot of women, especially now because a lot of people say, the game is tapped, the dating game is shit, there's no good ones left and stuff. And I feel like, I don't think that's the case.
When you focus on what you don't want, that's what you attract.
Yeah.
I think it's different because when I knew what I didn't want as well, when I saw signs of it, it was, you're gone.
But then it depends, but it's from where you're operating from. So basically, in the last book that I read, it's she talks about feelings. So she's like, a lot of books talk about law of attraction and thinking about things, but she's like, they forget to talk about the feeling. So if you are thinking positive, but your feeling deep down is negative, your thinking isn't gonna override the feeling. Do you understand what I mean? Your feeling is a lot more important because everything is energy based on how you feel. So if you don't want something, but you're operating from a space of positivity, do you get what I mean? Then you're less like you're gonna attract more of the positive. Whereas if you don't want something and you're focusing on the negative, and everything is coming from a space of negativity, then you're gonna attract that. Do you get what I mean?
So,
read the book anyway. The last book,
the one.
that one.
Okay.
So good girls don't get bastards. Good girls don't attract bastards.
He's using your theory, flipping into this scenario. So,
they do, man.
No, because I'm not talking about. It's not about you being good though. Do you get what I mean?
No, what I mean is, I think you said if you focus on the bad stuff, you're going to attract bad stuff.
Yeah.
So the girls who don't focus on the bad stuff, who are always positive, who are always hopeful, optimistic, they don't attract bad boys.
Depending on where they're feeling though.
No, let's just say they're also feeling
based
positive.
on the book that I read, then they shouldn't. But obviously, it's life, innit? So not everything's 100% guaranteed. But what they're basically trying to say is more often than not, if you are feeling from a positive space and thinking in that same positive space, you're more likely to attract what you want.
but remember, these guys are not presenting themselves as a bad guy.
No, but that's why.
Like
that's why I said. Yeah, that's why I said it can
a
go.
good girl could attract a guy who she thinks is a good guy, but he's not a good guy. And she'll find out later.
But then there's also discernment though, because at the end of the day, we have to be honest. There's a lot of situations where we see flags. We see flags from the beginning, and you choose to ignore it.
Yeah. No, because that's what I was going to say. Because a good girl, this inverted commas, could get with someone who she thinks, who has even made it clear that there are some red flags there. But again, it's about, I'm not going to watch this one too much because he can change, or it's something, I can survive with that. Yeah, it's literally that. And you normally tend to find out after the relationship because
Gloria, we said this.
It's always after the relationship or when someone's left a situation. To be honest, he did that.
You were
but
very
the whole
aware
time,
of.
The whole time it's I'll just ignore that one. I'll skip by this one.
This is the thing, and that's what I'm saying. It's the lack of it's picking to ignore red flags. This is what I say all the time. It's like you can say to God, God, please, like, remove people from my life or, like, show me signs. And you have them clear as day.
But it's up to you to move your butt.
This is it. Or find another way to kind of, like, look at it. there's certain situations I've got in my head that I know that I'm talking about, which is a prime example, but I'm not going to swear on air. A prime example of like a situation that there's been nothing positive, but
so does this absolve men of blame?
This is what I was coming to. Okay. If you've left your door open in your house, if you've left your door open in your house, no, because I'm thinking you can't take it off men completely, because if you've left your door open in your house and you've left, that's your fault for leaving your door open. But if a robber comes into the house and takes whatever, that robber is still a crap person. They've still taken whatever. However, you did leave the door of your house open, and you're meant to because you know there are robbers out there. That's the reason why you need to look all free.
But you categorized him as a criminal, right? This robber.
Yes. If we're using this house analogy.
100%.
Yeah.
He's walking around with his little prison gear on, right?
Yeah.
He's a criminal.
There are criminals out there, yeah.
100%. So you know this guy is a criminal, and you know this area is populated by criminals.
So you need to lock your door.
All right. So can you blame the criminal?
You can as well.
It's an invitation.
It's an invitation, but the person's still bad.
He's still... The criminal is still a criminal.
Yeah,
the cheater is
not a good thing.
The lion is still a lion.
This is the thing. I'm not trying to.
I'm
not absolving blame on. I'm not taking it away from anybody.
Do
you get what I mean? I'm being serious.
I know.
I'm not taking blame away from anybody, but. What I'm trying to do is now also look at accountability.
That's
because I feel like
a
lot of the time the narrative when it comes to men being trash or men being shit, people don't also take accountability for how they contributed to that situation.
Yeah.
And it's not every situation where you've been a good person and someone's just come and shat on your parade.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
100%.
So that's where I'm coming from in this scenario. Because
accountability is very important.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you're locking your door.
Yeah. My analogy, Yusuff, sorry.
Go on.
No,
go ahead. I'm done.
Right, okay. Yusuff, so you have a bear enclosure, right?
What's that?
Pardon?
You go to the zoo.
Okay.
And there's a bear enclosure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Where they're chilling.
Yeah.
And the sign says, "Do not climb over the fence."
Yeah.
There are bears there.
And you climb over the fence.
You climb over the fence.
That's on you.
Can you blame the bear for being a bear?
No.
Because he's just...
Because the sign says... He has like a bear.
Nature. Nature.
I get what you're saying.
This guy is a criminal, right? And sometimes, as you're saying, the bear doesn't look like a bear. It may be dressed up as a lamb. You're saying, No, this is what
a lamb and a costume. At least a lamb and a wolf. How could a bear be dressed up as a lamb?
I will see right through that
So
one.
the thing is, but also it depends on when you're saying a bad guy. It depends on what you're talking about, because this whole criminal and all this other examples you're giving, put that into a real life context. So, what about this particular guy is bad that she should be wary of and her door should be locked?
I don't know.
I would say lack of consistency is number one. That's one of the major.
When you say lack of consistency, is that comparable?
So hold on, lack of consistency is a sign of a bad guy.
It's a red flag, in my opinion.
But
red flag.
Again, when I say consistency could apply to a lot of things. So again, it needs to be more clear. Yes, I understand that. What were you about to say?
I'm asking Yusuff to...
Oh, okay.
I don't think a lack of consistency is 100% means that you're a bad guy, because there could be a reason for your lack of consistency.
What are we talking about? In a relationship stage or...
In my head, well, it depends.
Because again, it's...
Well, we can state what we're talking about now. Are we talking about...
She said
courtship,
lack of consistency, so let her tell you what she meant.
Lack of consistency in a relationship. So if, I don't know, always giving you some type of story or flopping you somehow, some way...
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, you're meant to do something, it's never happening. Those kind of things are red flags to me.
No, I agree.
Like you saying you're going to do something and you don't come through, and that's happening all the time.
It means the relationship is not priority.
But surely that's not what has led to this room full of women.
Yeah,
venting.
I don't think women are outraged because of...
It may seem minimal in the beginning, but trust me, lack of consistency.
But what I'm saying is, okay. So, for me, I'm not saying women are in this room venting because men lack consistency.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's different things that women ignore. To a bigger picture. For example, finding out that the guy that you're dating is in a situation with somebody else,
Yeah.
or is serving multiple women.
Yeah.
Lack of consistency would be a red flag. Do you
it.
understand what
This
I
is
mean?
what I'm trying to say, yeah.
No. I understand what you're saying.
I'm basically saying that there's different. I guess I'm talking about red flags or things that you would see in a situation that you would choose to ignore, and then later on be like, oh, but it's like, but you
I should have known. Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
So I don't think women are in the group venting about men because of lack of consistency. But I'm saying that there's a number of things or multiple things that probably lead up to a big thing. Yeah. But you saw all these small things in the beginning or like early days that you chose to ignore.
Yeah, the
but
signs.
So that's what I'm saying. You ignored the red flags.
Yeah. But my question was, so...
do you blame the bear for being a bear?
Yeah, can you blame the bear for being a bear?
No, but do you know what it is? The problem I have with that though is you're basically saying that all men are predisposed to be a certain type of way, which isn't the case.
No, I'm not saying that.
Aren't you?
No.
Because
I can tell when a nigga's
so
not
are there
good.
different types of bears?
Wait,
then?
you can tell.
I can tell as a man when a nigga's not good.
To be fair,
No,
I've
but
heard
Brent,
this from other
I just
guys.
wanna
But
ask.
I can tell.
But Brent,
apparently, us women are blindsided.
are there different
Only
type
because of
bears?
what you said. You'll decide to ignore these signs. You'll decide to, he did that. Okay, I can change.
But the thing is,
No, but also
is it the fact that you can tell, or because you know them? Because if you see a stranger in the street, how do you,
exactly.
Like you can't tell me whether or not he's a.
Surely that's not what you do.
But then also, isn't it because women are a lot more emotional and like we
that's the issue.
like we I feel like, okay, prime example, like we said, if a guy like Yusuff, if my friend is on you and you're not on her, because you're not attracted to her, simple as a conversation done. I'm not on her, I'm not attracted to her. She can't twang you to like her because you're not attracted to her. Flip it that way around. Your boy could be on Gloria. She's not on your boy. She don't find him attractive. However, your boy could be persistent enough and twang her, and now she's in a situation with him. Do you understand what I mean? I feel like when it comes...
But hold on, let's go back to what he said, because I didn't... You kind of brushed it aside.
No, because I was...
No, because he said he can tell whether or not a guy is a bad guy or not.
Yeah.
And I said, elaborate on it, because I don't understand what that means.
Okay, so let's just say I'm in university with 30 other students. 3 women I know. Let's say 5 guys that I know. When I say I know, let's say I've gone to the library with them. I've heard conversations where they're discussing different topics. I've seen how they treat women who aren't their friends. I've seen how they approach women, how they talk to women who aren't their friends. Off the back of that, I could tell if the guy was raised right. I could tell if the guy could possibly be a problem for a nice girl. Forget about the girl who likes ratchet stuff and whatnot.
Brent, you're a bit different though.
No, I believe he also can. I want him to.
Yeah, but you have this like psychology thing about you.
He can.
No, but you would search much deeper.
What am I doing?
What's going on?
Hi, girl.
Why go and be a bit?
The thing is, because Brent, you're coming from a scenario where you've analysed their behaviour and things they've done. Yeah, that's what you just said.
To be honest, I actually think it's more basic than that.
Yeah,
So no, but that's why I said to you before, and you kind of brushed it aside. I'm saying,
sorry.
if you just saw a guy based on his profile, how would you know? So exactly. So you
Looking like a flipping gang
So
member.
that's what I'm saying. So you would have to be around this person for X amount of time to see their behaviours and how they relate
And
to
normally
people
a woman
to know
does
whether
get
or
that
not-
X amount of time. A woman does get the X amount of time.
Just jump in. I can't explain it right now.
Do you attract bad men?
Oh yeah, that's it.
The clip.
Go on.
So I also believe that you have this ability to discern whether a guy's character is conducive.
Yeah, by
or
talking
not.
to him and interacting with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
The same amount of time that a woman would spend with that guy, you can spend that same amount of time with that guy,
And you would
and you'd
pick
be
it
able
up.
to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, we can't look at that because the way we're looking at him and the way she's looking at him is two different.
I hear
They're looking at him from a romantic point of view, and they like him for certain reasons. So they're gonna at the same time look past certain things that may be red flags because they like him in other ways.
But that's what he's trying to say. You're not meant to.
But is it not
because
also...
it's always meant to be like, if you're looking for a good relationship, it is meant to be like a good, obviously there's more to a relationship, but a good friendship base at minimum, you are meant to be spotting some things as well.
Yeah, but come on, in this day in life, you're not going to find the perfect person. So if you meet a guy and he has a few red flags, is that a reason to just cut him off completely?
But what are the red flags?
It depends what the red flags are.
Exactly. It depends on what the red flags are.
So can I also say, in terms of you interacting with a guy and Gloria, wouldn't it just be you're seeing a different side to the guy than Gloria would see anyway? I'm not sure if anyone's brought up this point because obviously I've joined late, but
that's true.
We've all agreed in our group chat before that you don't know how your man them behave with women. You don't know what they're saying. You don't know what side of themselves they're portraying to the woman. So what you see as a friend or a guy is very different from what me or Gloria
and that's what I said earlier when I said
so red flags are a bit different.
The guy's not going to put his best foot forward. Sorry, his worst foot. He's not going to show his bad traits. So when he's talking to Gloria, he's going to be on his best behavior.
The thing is, he might. That's the thing. That's actually weird. He might even show his bad traits to a girl, and he doesn't show it to you because you're not going to see those traits because your relationship is not a romantic.
I don't believe when the man first meets a girl, he's showing her his bad traits.
No. I'm not saying he's showing her consciously. Yeah. He might be showing it still unconsciously. Do you know what I mean? It might still be a red flag to someone like me.
So what she's saying that your friend could be beating up his woman and you wouldn't have a clue.
Don't know. Yeah. Or your friend is emotionally manipulative, but you don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Because and I think sometimes it's because how somebody shows up in a romantic relationship is very different to how they show up in a platonic relationship with someone they're not even attracted to, or someone that they know that they can't emotionally manipulate or physically manipulate, or they don't actually want anything from you.
Yeah, I agree, because I don't really agree with his point, because I don't believe that just because we can tell what a guy's like doesn't mean that a girl can tell what he's like, because it's two different scenarios.
All right. So
do you know what it is? I agree with him to some extent. Some of them can, some of them no. You're both right. I think you're both right.
Yeah, that's fine, because of the scenario in which it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. So you could probably answer this question. I put to Gloria and
you're not okay if I track bad guys?
No.
No.
Why you take it there?
All right. So can you blame a bear for being a bear? You've gone into a zoo. You've gone into a zoo. I'll lay it out. You've gone into a zoo, and this bear is in this enclosure, and there's signs saying, "Don't feed the bear. Don't climb over the fence because it's a bear. It's a wild bear." And you've climbed over the fence. Can you blame the bear for being a bear?
Can you tell me how this links to the conversation?
I'll tell you just now. I don't want to trick you into answering.
Okay, no.
You can't. Okay. So how I have kind of connected it is, my assertion is, if women choose better, right? Less heartache would
Don't
follow.
agree.
Cool, please. Thank you very much. I would like you to.
I think with your bear example, are you trying to say, how does that link?
A lot of times women choose badly. They choose bad boys, right? Quote unquote bad boys.
Okay.
Men that are not good for them, right? And they tend to have this pattern, this history of choosing this way. If they didn't choose these guys that, for all intents and purposes, they are bears, they are criminals. I can see it. Why can't you see it?
Okay.
And this is why Yusuff was saying, but sometimes they don't start off that way.
Yes, I think the stories when I've heard that have actually shocked me the most in terms of heartache and is actually I have like a lot of Christian friends who were like, God confirmed that this was my husband. Like, this was my husband. He, like, one of my friends was like, they got married maybe like nearly 10 years ago. And it was like, he had told her that, I prayed and God said that you're my wife. She fought it for a while and then somebody in church confirmed it. 8 years down the line, they're now getting divorced.
Okay. God didn't say that then.
Do you get it? So it's like, I think sometimes the problem isn't that you're picking badly or I think it's just human behavior. We're all so unpredictable. With a bear is predictable. We can predict it's going to act in its primitive state.
This is it.
it's going to act in its primitive state of it wants food, don't feed it because you are food to it. Do you get what I mean? So, but human beings don't act in that primitive way that we know that this is what they're going to do or that's what they're going to do.
There are some clear-cut bears.
Yeah, there are some clear-cut bears.
In my estimation, it's the general consensus.
But that's the thing. Clear-cut bears, only certain type of women are attracted to clear-cut bears.
Really?
I am not attracted to a clear-cut bear. I've never dated a drug dealer. I've never dated a scammer. I've never dated any of those people.
Yeah.
Would I say that I've chosen badly before? Yes, I would. I can hold.
But it's not even the drug dealer, the scammer. It's also
it's not only that.
cheater.
That's bad.
It's also the womanizer,
okay,
the gallus.
but that's what I'm saying. But those type of things are not clear-cut bears.
Oh,
a cheater.
You see, I disagree.
No, but I'm saying, but a cheater will become clear-cut if someone told you, oh, he cheated.
Yeah.
He's not a clear-cut bear
but
in
you
that
see
way.
when the cheating is. When it's come out, sometimes you can sit there and think, wait, hold up.
Yes,
okay,
I agree.
there was some inconsistencies.
I agree.
That's why you couldn't do this. That's why you couldn't do that. That's why you weren't about
but in hindsight,
in hindsight,
when it comes to drug dealers and stuff like that,
that's why
that stuff you kind of find out straight away just based off of tangible
even
stuff.
the drug dealers, sometimes you don't even
But that's what I'm saying.
find out
But for
straight away.
certain people, and also, do you know what's really funny is I think a lot of guys also have this "I'm a good guy" complex. So they present themselves as I'm a good guy. Why are you not picking me? I'm a good guy. But actually, they have a lot of flaws that the clear-cut bears actually also have.
Talk to me about that.
So
but flaws doesn't mean you're not a good guy though.
No, but it does. Because
how?
No, because what I'm saying, I'm not saying natural flaws. I'm saying they still do some of the things that clear-cut bears would do.
I'm talking about the bears, okay.
Yeah, so you know, like there's guys that I see a lot when they're like, but I'm a good guy.
So the line.
I think it's just not even denial, but like. You know what I mean?
They're just presenting themselves
as good because you're not the clear-cut bear. So you're not the scammer.
So because you're not those things, you think you're a good guy.
Yeah.
No.
No, but some guys do generally think that.
I hear
there's
that.
some
There
guys
are
that,
some that are like
there's some
that.
guys that because you're not the clear-cut bear of I haven't cheated on a girl before.
What are the traits or the characteristics?
Let's be specific because all this bear stuff is confusing.
Of what?
These fellas, sorry. Who say, oh, I'm a good guy, why don't you pick me? But yet you're saying that they still hold certain traits that are like that. Tell me the traits that they hold.
I have a friend as well who does this, but deep inside there's some deep misogyny that may make you a bit problematic to certain women.
Can you break that down for the audience, please, the misogyny?
So your views on women. Sometimes it's because one thing as well that I always say and I always pray to God is I don't want a man that just likes me and respects me. You have to respect all women, right? All my friends, because I can't leave you in a room with my friends and I'll come back and I've heard you done a madness or you didn't protect my friend or whatever.
Give me an example.
What do you mean?
Of him not protecting your friend, him only just centering you and not
even the way. Okay, so even like the example of like. Because I don't even want to bring this up, even the colorism conversation.
Okay.
Where it's like, okay, you might appreciate me as a dark-skinned girl because you're attracted to me. Yeah. But what are your actual views around that in general?
Yeah. So these types of guys that you're mentioning are secret colorists.
No, I'm not saying this. I'm just saying...
The good guy that you mentioned?
No, I'm saying some people harbour misogynistic views.
Yes.
Very problematic, homophobic
When you say misogynistic, antiquated, because a lot of Nigerian men, a lot of Trinidadian men, because of culture...
it might be. Or some people, they're just showing you that they just don't respect women. They like you because they're attracted to you. Yeah. But the way that
I don't see that as good guys. Women, so you can't claim that.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
That's blatant.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
If you don't respect women.
That is how some good guys present themselves.
But again, I still see them as a bear.
Yes, you do. But that's what I'm saying. That is the issue. That they see themselves as the good guy because they're not the...
Would you all see them as a bear? Would you all see them as a red flag? Lead them alone.
Yeah, because I don't do misogynistic. I don't do... But that's what we're saying, that there's some guys
A lot of women won't see that as a big
100%.
issue.
Yeah.
If you're being very honest, you're on the other end. A lot of women find that as a minor. Yeah.
But because they're not the quote-unquote the scammer, the drug dealer, the thing that people normally say, stay away from him.
Yeah, but that's to you because that's not just the bear to me, and I think that's what Brent is trying to say. A bear isn't just the scammer or the cheater or whatever.
No, I
there's
agree.
There's a lot more to a bear.
No, I agree. I'm just saying in terms of, like when we're saying like sometimes when we say to girls, but why did you date him? You knew he was a drug dealer. That's something that we'll always say, but you knew. But as you're saying, there's the layers to this bear thing, right? So it's not just what do you do, but it's what are your views? How do you treat women? Da, 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 da. So I think because some guys think I am not the face value bear. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not this. I'm a good guy.
I get you.
Do you get me? Some guys generally do think because I'm not this, I've never cheated. I'm a good guy.
No, but that's not it. Yeah,
No, but that's some guy. I get that though.
Yeah.
But I also want to hear, when you say you've gotten it, I want to hear how they are actually a bad guy. If they've come across as women but they haven't cheated, how are you claiming them to be a bad guy? What classifies them as a bad guy?
So you're saying, okay, so I was gonna use the whole not respecting women. Okay. Let's just say like a guy who it's annoying because the example I can give is lack of respect when it comes to women or their partner in particular. So maybe talking down on their partner, like their characteristics. So it's not like that, and I can't say that it's like that across the board because I don't necessarily see them that behave like that with their family or their friends. But when it comes to their partner in particular, like talking down on their partner, not allowing her to have a voice or being kind of like very, not aggressive, but do you know what I mean? Passive aggressive, all those characteristics, but they don't cheat. They don't cheat. They don't go out, but they're extremely controlling and have control issues.
Emotional abuse.
Right.
Bad guy.
That's a bear.
No, but to them,
but the reason why I'm saying that is because those are things.
Men will lie to them.
But you know, even drug dealers will say that they're not a bear.
100%.
The thing is,
They would say that, I'm making money.
Men
I'm
don't
making
walk
money.
around
I'm a bad guy.
calling themselves bad guys.
Exactly. No one does.
That's the thing.
Does a drug dealer call
But
themselves a bear?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's a specific set of men
Yeah.
who
Claim to be the one way, but yet they're
no, not
absolutely
even
toxic.
that. I feel like there's like, even sometimes when I see on Twitter, when it's like, oh, but why don't girls like the good guy? I'm a good guy. And it's like, but then when I ask you, okay, so what makes you the good guy that you think you are? I'm not saying that men go around calling themselves bad guys.
I know.
I'm talking to this specific set of men that their kind of USP is I'm a good guy.
I think
and why are you
their
not picking me?
definition
the
of a
ones
good
that
guy,
are a good
guy.
and yours are different. That's it. Like their definition of a good guy and yours are completely different. So some of the traits that you describe as a bad guy or a bear, they may not see it as bad. So they think that they're good guys.
But exactly. So Gina was saying the emotional manipulation. I'm saying they're not respecting women. I think most people can say that's not a me subjective thing. That's just an objective
that's bad
thing
across the board. But they could see that as not being bad because but I don't cheat though.
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere.
And,
I don't put my hands on
remember, when a man believes he possesses a certain set of characteristics that, are universally recognized as being good, he can dismiss maybe these other innuendos that he has and classify himself a good guy, especially if he feels like he has a good heart. When the man feels like he has a good heart,
Is anyone else hot?
Yeah, I'm just telling them.
I'm just giving you an example. They won't say him because no man says, "Oh yeah, I'm a bad guy."
No one would.
A man might admit to being.
Some do.
Some
I've
do.
dated
Okay.
some that be like, do you know what?
A man might
a bad guy.
admit to being a bit misogynistic.
They never admit to that.
So I know guys who do, to be fair. Admit to being a bit toxic and and admit to being not womanizers but like players or whatnot. But them same guys who would admit to being players, admit to being whatever. If you ask them, are you a good or bad guy? They'll say I'm a good guy.
I'm a good guy. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they believe that at their core they're good.
Yeah.
So
They just got a few
yeah.
I'm just trying to make a bit of
just
cash.
a few nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
I'm doing fraud because I need my family to get by.
Yeah, because if you list like major heinous things, they wouldn't
Yeah.
do those things. So in their eyes,
They won't stab someone randomly.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not a murderer.
Yeah.
I'm not a paedophile.
This
I'm not
is
a
it.
rapist. I'm not an abuser. So
100%.
I'm a good guy because all I do is sleep around and
I ain't hurt nobody.
Even that is a problem.
Yeah.
There are many fraud men who would treat their women
Good.
perfectly.
No.
what I'm saying.
I agree. I definitely agree. But obviously, society will say fraud is bad guy, innit?
No. That's what I
society's
said.
not
I'm
saying-
not focusing on the title. I'm not focusing on his
The law.
his vocation. I'm focusing on how
Oh, you
he
even
treats
calling
the
it a
woman.
vocation?
Yes, how he treats the woman, how he makes her feel. Because at the end, it's her heart that's broken, right? It's her that's now
Okay,
venting
but
in the
Brent,
group.
the analogy you used only works when the person presents themselves like straight up as the bear.
No,
Because
no.
No, because for example,
No, because I said signs saying,
Okay,
do not feed the bear. Don't
Alright,
climb over the fence.
Oh, so you mean the red flag?
Yeah,
red
so you're
flags.
seeing the signs.
Okay,
and said,
that one
hey,
I
I'm
agree
ignoring
with
it.
you.
Vroom.
Okay. Okay, the
It's
red
mad.
flags, I agree
It's
with
mad.
you.
So, do good guys exist? What do they look like?
Yeah, plenty.
What do they look like? Obviously, talk about Chris.
Don't talk about me.
No,
We're
but
not
you
talking
have
about
an
mine.
example of a good man, right?
Can I get a mad one, please?
Yeah, plenty exist. But, you know, what we're talking in the group is, unfortunately, these days, there's more good women than good men.
100%. Yeah, but they're more women than men anyway.
In certain societies, yes, but in certain societies, no.
Yeah.
Hold on, what do you say? There's more good women than good men.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculously ratioed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone's just fighting for the same.
I hear that.
Yeah.
That's why people are stepping over each other's toes.
I'm telling you, people fight for the
Fighting for the
same
same 8 niggas.
It's the
Fighting for the same 8 niggas.
It's a dog world.
But
Honestly.
you do realize that there are
They eat
some that just won't get a look in because
Yeah, of course. That's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the women.
They're not ticked off.
Oh, the men.
the men,
Oh, the men.
certain men don't get a look in.
No,
And
I think they
sometimes
have their
those are the
market,
ones
man.
that scream,
No.
what about me?
People have their market. I think people like.
You know,
Crystal,
everyone
let's
has
be
a market.
honest. Let's be honest, yeah.
Come on.
A short. I'm sorry, and I don't
Thank
need
you.
to go there. But if you're a short guy and you're scrawny
Oh.
and
They have their market.
boom.
The thing is,
They have one of my friends.
There's
is
someone
5'5"
for everyone.
and he has a girl who's 5'2". They have their market.
Of course, but his
But his
market
pool-
is
his pool
smaller.
is smaller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah, of course, of course,
That's
of
what
course.
I'm saying.
Or you get the ones where the girl is a bit taller and she don't mind.
And
The
s-
pockets
No, of
might be
course.
and some
infinity
people,
fat.
yeah, they have to search for their equivalent. Like, there's one person in the world, this is for you. You got to seek them out.
Wait, Yusuff said you have to seek it.
No, it's true though.
It's like a-
No, some people are just special. And there's someone for you, but God knows where they are. Find them. Am I lying?
God should just give us numbers.
Am I lying though?
And then you
No,
just go
you're
find your
hilarious.
matching number.
No,
and
I hear
just-
that.
There's some people, some
You
people
just have to navigate. You just have to navigate
Wait,
your
just
life.
get your
And,
map and your what's it called? Your compass.
navigate it.
like,
and literally
your person's out there. You just got to seek. And your person might never be in the country you're living in. How about that?
This is why I am for
Yeah, you
international.
Because I thought that before. I thought living in the country, this doesn't go for me, it goes for everyone. We believe that the person that we're meant to be with
Is here.
is in this country.
Nah.
You,
No one
the
ever
person you're
thinks-
meant to be with is whoever you make it work with.
Yeah, but that's normally where you are though. Like no one really
Yeah.
explores, okay, you know what? It's not working out here. Let me go to America and see what I go on. No one does that. People just hope that it happens where they are. No one
Yeah, well, you
Travels
would
for love,
if you're not-
basically.
No, word. I have done a proper market evaluation and I realized that
But
London
all the ones that
is
keep
not my
saying
market.
international, a lot of them don't come back with don't stay put with an international. The ones I know,
I mean, I
A lot
have
of them
two friends that are married.
married from international.
Yeah.
Have they moved there? Or
One moved to Miami and one is about to move.
okay, that's fine.
And because this country is bad, man, I don't really mind. Yeah, marry me, take me somewhere else.
Mate,
This country's bottom barrel.
Quick one take for our friend Mark Cuban, please.
Wow. Okay. What? This is what we were discussing.
Yeah.
Discuss it earlier.
but you
About his
missed it.
room.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm
That's
really,
it.
I'm really not. I mean, anyone that goes on back chat, I'm really not that surprised. Really.
But damn.
People that just choose
Can't go
violence.
to
People that
bed
just
and
wake
shit.
up. Yeah, people
Where
just,
you gonna go?
people
Nova
just wake
Scotia?
up and they choose violence. Like, I don't know.
She said people wake up and choose
They just
violence.
choose violence. Some people just choose, like, what can I do today?
Yeah.
And that was it's just you're
Yeah.
choosing violence. So
That's
one
true.
thing,
It's very self-inflicted.
This is it.
I said, you chose to do this.
Yeah.
You made this group for a reason.
nobody asked. Like, literally, it
Know what I
wasn't.
mean?
Was it even a topic on the timeline? It wasn't even a topic on the. Normally, some people.
he said he got it from
he said
another
he
room.
got it from somewhere else.
Please.
And he brought that to this room.
That's why it's even more of a stupidity because no one can even verify that. Because normally people have conversations on what's going on the timeline. Then I can understand why you brought it up.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me you heard it in a room, someone could even just said one sentence. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So the whole room, other topics you couldn't think it's just that one. You just
He
chose
chose
violence.
And
You
plus,
chose violence.
as a
That's-
black
I like
man,
that.
I can say
violence.
that narrative is false anyway. From my
Because all
experience.
your fucking is black girls.
ooh, ooh.
I don't
Like-
get it.
Does anyone believe that that's true?
You.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we know you
We
get
know,
some.
we know.
No, oh, is that what you think I'm doing here? No, that's not what I'm
Okay,
doing.
all right.
But yeah,
Okay.
people that
I
choose
don't know what's
violence,
going on
I'm
about
like,
I'm trying to say, where does a narrative of black women being bad in bed even come from this
There's
one.
not. He made it up. Don't let this guy come. He made it up. I've never heard this conversation.
It could be his
ever.
experience, the black women he's been with.
which is fine.
But
So
just
he
don't
still
be
made
like,
up
yeah,
the
no,
narrative.
that's
But it's
umbrella.
based on your experience.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
like,
what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, you still made up the narrative. So it's not like, oh, you can't say I heard it in the room's a narrative. If it's your experience, talk about it with your group chat.
This is what I said.
That, oh yeah, I banged this girl, she wasn't great. Not a problem.
Or even
Those
if
conversations don't happen in group chats though.
Where did that happen?
No, don't try it.
Let's just swerve
Because
past
I
it. because-
told them that, conversation like that happened in
No,
group
but
chats.
that's not degrading women. Talking about your experience. If I experience something bad and I tell my man, then that's not degrading women. I'm talking about my experience. In my head, you're talking about a whole different thing when you said that
Degrading.
men are in group chats just bashing women.
Some men are though.
Yeah, some men are.
Yeah, some men are.
But
Definitely
I've witnessed
choosing
it.
violence.
If I go into a group chat and I say, yo,
Of course
I
you
think this
have.
girl yesterday, man, she was...
I'm in
da-da-da-da."
several group chats.
Is that-
I don't want people to think that she meant I was just in one. I'm in several group chats. Go on.
Okay, we'll get you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, me telling or anyone telling their story about a negative experience with a woman, is that bashing women? Or just telling your story?
No, it's telling your
Of
story.
a factual situation that happened.
But that particular title?
Yeah, no, the
That
title was
title was
wrong.
mad.
I'm talking about in a WhatsApp. Just say it was me, you, and Sid. And you came in, oh, you, guess what, yesterday, this girl, Is that you bashing women?
Jesus would have come.
Of
by the
course,
time
of
he's
course, him.
coming
But
to
what I'm
you.
saying is
Jesus
is
would
that
have come.
you bashing women?
No.
No, it's him.
I'm asking him to
saying
speak.
She was shit.
Exactly.
Say that.
Brent,
For the
say that,
audience,
Brent.
Brent.
Say it with your
but that's-
chest. No.
I have no problem saying.
No,
So why don't
you
you
shook
say
your
it
head. You
said.
shook your head. You shook your
But
head.
that's not what I said.
We need an audible answer.
We're making two different
But
arguments.
no,
I have
obviously,
problem
no, it
with what he
is.
said.
He's not. He said, oh, he's in numerous group chats where they do that. He hasn't said what they've been saying in the group chats. So I don't know to what degree your group chats are bashing women. So I don't know. Unless you want to make us
Yeah.
privy.
They're absolutely terrible. But I do believe that because I made the example of you're labeling certain women hoes and
Yeah.
this, that, and the next. And I deem that as kind of bashing women because, I would never use that to,
No, it
to
is.
describe a woman.
Calling a woman a hoe
Brent is
is
funny,
very subjective, and everyone has their own definitions of what a hoe is. So no one can really call you a hoe, but people live off a universal standard, innit? And that's what they go off.
Have you ever been in a group chat where it is that the person says, her head game was meaty, man?
I'm sure I have. I don't remember.
And
But I'm
that's
sure I
his
have.
experience, isn't it? Like,
But is that bashing women? I'm sure girls
don't
are in
think
group
it
chat
is.
talking about.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, girls are worse than guys.
Here
To
we go.
be fair, yeah.
In terms of talking about
Here we
what's
go.
happening
Thank you very
sexually
much.
with their
We
man
might-
or
yeah,
other
yeah.
men.
Thank you
Men
very
don't really
much.
go around talking about what happened with the girl. They might just tell them that they done something. That's it. But girls, we give them
Why are you touching me?
because you're the closest person to me.
Oh, I feel like I'm giving play by play.
Giving them blow for blow descriptions, no? Girls?
So
Take me there.
Obviously,
Yeah, honestly.
that's what I'm saying.
Let me make some tea, girl.
Brent, girls are very descriptive.
Start from the beginning.
So are you suggesting that some women degrade men in their group chats?
Yeah, of course it happens.
Thank you, but why can't I say the same for
Yeah, why? Wait, why
No,
is it? Why is
you
it only
can.
women that you said yes, but men you said no?
No, I said yes.
No, but for men, you said you find it hard
You
to
said,
believe.
yeah,
But
yeah,
women,
yeah.
you find it
No,
hard to
got
believe.
you. I got you.
Because
I got you.
because I wanted to know what he was talking about with the girls. We've established it's a sexual thing, isn't it? When he said it earlier, I didn't know what he meant by bashing.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Because
just
but
repeated myself.
can you understand how it just?
But
like,
why
came
is
across a
it?
bit
But why?
icky?
Why do you want to jump on me? What's
No,
the-
we're not.
We
We're
caught
not.
you. We caught you.
You chose violence.
This is the issue. This is the issue with black people.
We got
We're too
you.
caught up trying to catch each other
No,
out.
we caught you.
Relax.
We caught you.
Relax. You wasn't even here.
You know what it is? We're too on edge.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
But yeah, he chose violence, and violence he was served. So what can we
This
do?
is
now?
it.
But for even in the next day, I tell women just don't fuck him. It's fine. Like,
But y'all
But-
still,
but he
y'all
will.
still
Yeah, I mean,
going.
just don't fucking
Y'all
do it.
still going to.
like don't
Yeah.
fucking don't DM
That's
him.
why
don't
I
entertain him.
can't.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah.
alright, man.
Plenty more pussy will be.
TikTok, innit?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
We some fickle creatures. No, I'm joking.
It's the
I'm joking.
TikTok that killed me.
Oh, yeah.
no, everyone's fickle, man.
Yeah, it's mad.
If you're honest.
Yeah.
Not black women.
Pardon?
I said not black women.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's all right.
Upholding the queens.
No, everyone has the ability
Apparently,
to be
we
fickle.
can't use queens anymore.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
a
it's
bit.
like a full
Why?
stop now. It's getting
I
paid
don't know
out.
on Twitter, everyone was talking about. I was like, no, call me a
Yeah.
queen,
See,
please.
this is why
Call
I'm
me a
saying
queen.
I don't drop me out and leave
Yeah.
me out of it.
Call me a
Honestly,
queen, please.
Don't add me to your bandwagon.
Hold on,
I can't
what's
do
the reason why we
it.
can't
I
call
saw
women's
something
queens?
about
People get-
upholding
now we
women
can't
as
call-
royalty.
I
or
don't
Now
know.
we
whatever.
can't be called females.
I
Apparently
want to
being
be called a queen.
Called a female is offensive. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I
I'm
don't
not
find
offended
it.
by
I'm
it.
not offended.
I've known that one is offensive.
Yeah,
but I'm not
But
offended.
they say it's offensive normally because
dogs, right?
Not even just
No,
dogs.
there's animals.
Oh, animals.
Animals,
Yeah.
and you don't tend to find men saying males, but they tend to say females.
Oh.
So apparently it's degrading. And there was research done on it that most men that say females don't say males. So it's like they're degrading
How do they know?
women. I don't know.
They did
I've read a
study.
whatever, but
Based
they're
on what
degrading
sample
women
says.
to like the whole animal kingdom or whatever. But when it comes to their
They say
male
man.
counterparts, they say man.
Oh.
So that's where.
So it's just based on what men say, not about what y'all say.
I mean,
Well,
we don't
obviously
call
it's
each
the
other females.
And we don't call each other males. But,
But this
No.
is the point they're
but
trying to make.
but do you call us males?
No.
No.
They call you men.
Yeah,
no,
you
men.
three in here.
No, I've never had a conversation. Those males over
And
there.
do you know
We
what?
say men, right?
I know. What I'm saying is,
The funniest
her
thing is
doctor done a study to say
not
that,
my doctor.
that men
My doctor in Leighton
are
had
the
no
ones
time
who
for
are
this.
using female. And I'm not saying you're wrong because I've heard all this before, yeah. But how do we know?
Yusuff, the funny thing is that
This is a
after
fact.
I read up on it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is that when I have heard female since then, it has been from a man. I don't take it personally, but I did clock after that oh, okay, it does seem to be men that are saying.
I'd like to thank you females here. I'm like,
Yeah, no,
oh.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But what I'm
So,
saying
like, I
is,
don't-
we're acting like the word male doesn't get used at all.
In what context? Put a context where you say
Use if it gets
Scientific
used.
one.
No, not by me.
No, it must get
In
used.
police.
Male is male is a word, so
I see
people use
black
male.
black male,
Yeah.
or whatever.
I see free male,
Yeah.
but the police.
Okay, so
Yeah, but they say female as well. We're not
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about people that use it like both.
Yeah, but guys don't say. I'll be like, yo, there's girls here. I ain't gonna say your man. Then there's bare females. You
Yeah,
know?
not you. I'm just saying it's what I
Like,
noticed. That's what.
I don't
yeah.
use females really.
all right. So why can't we be called queens now?
This is
Someone's going off.
I was just minding my business and not trying to choose violence, and I just saw it on Twitter. But yeah, someone was saying because you shouldn't
I
always
don't know,
have
I
to
don't think
equate
it's mine.
women to royalty to respect them.
It's
but
just.
It's not.
I
mine.
want to be called a queen, and I like it. Call me queen.
So does it mean that men can't be called kings anymore?
Yes, king.
No.
Nas is gonna be vexed, bro. But yeah.
Also, men can't be called kings.
You can choose whatever.
I am watching all of that
afterwards.
anyway.
Yeah,
No,
I want to be
no,
called
I'm
queen.
saying
I'm
based
gonna
off
call
of this
you whatever
argument.
I feel.
Also, what's this
Because-
December 21st thing? Like, I keep
We're
saying.
getting powers.
Where is
powers.
Chico Pilgrim? Where is Chico? He's first in line for powers.
So I haven't read upon it, but what I heard is
Moon's
something
gonna be
about
retrograde.
Jupiter and Mars
they're
or
gonna
some other
merge
planet.
together.
They're merging, and it's gonna let off this gamma ray, not gamma ray, but rays, whatever.
What superpower
And
would you like?
people
Yusuff?
that have melanin are more receptive
only
to
the
soaking in
Negroes.
the rays.
Only the
Therefore,
Negro.
we're all gonna get powers on
Yeah.
December 21st.
Yes.
I want to be able to touch things and for it to turn into money.
Hey,
That-
money follow me.
That's my superpower.
On will or just whatever you touch.
Just no,
Whatever
on
you touch.
like, no.
Have you thought this through?
Yeah,
because
when I
okay,
say- when I say-
you can touch a family
Yeah,
member.
no.
and-
When I say
yeah, but
money.
Oh, what they
No,
turn into money?
but why don't you just manifest whatever you want then, rather than you don't need the cash, just whatever you want. I want a new car.
No, I
car.
want the cash.
This one about the cash.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
She
I
can
want it
have
like.
whatever superpower she wants.
Shut up, bro.
I want them all,
Thank you.
bruv.
What you, if,
We can
I
pick
want them
one.
all.
No,
Do you want to see what
you
people
have to
are
pick, You have
thinking?
to pick one.
Yeah. What are people
that
thinking?
one is bad, you know.
No, it's
to
long,
see what
man.
people are thinking.
No, people are
Ooh.
thinking
You
about
would
you.
be finished.
And you
Yeah,
know what
you
it
definitely
is?
would.
You
No,
would
no,
never
but
have,
it's on will.
but you will never have
No,
peace of
it's
mind.
never on will.
It
What is
would
on
never
will?
have
In the
peace.
films, it's
And
never on
Yusuff,
will.
No,
Yusuff
I'm talking about Xavier, Professor
But
Xavier. It's on
Yusuff
will.
also, yeah. Also, it's like you will never be able to kind of live in the moment because
This is
like,
it.
I feel like if I really want to know something, it just will take the fun out of life for me. Like,
What's Gina thinking?
yeah, no, it's long. I don't.
Yeah,
think
but
I
then
want that.
use it.
Wait a minute. I thought you said that if your man cheated and you want every gory detail.
Oof.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, never mind.
When you say go in detail, you want to talk
Yes, I
about
don't.
like the sex,
I want to know. No,
or just how they got.
no. Basically, I want you to just don't. This is what I don't want to
She said,
hear.
don't take me there. But
No,
take
this
me
is what I
there.
don't want to hear. Like obviously it just happened, didn't it? Or like it was a mistake, or like, like we were just chilling in it, and one thing later. No, I don't want that.
So what do you want?
I want to know how it's happened. How long has it been going on for? Obviously, I called her. Okay, what did you say when you called her? That's me. Sorry.
So I should go through every conversation
Literally,
we've ever had.
yeah. What did you say to her? I said X, Y, and Z. Okay, and where did she meet you? Okay, we met here. Okay, and then what happened? That's me though. I'm a psychopath.
Yeah,
clearly.
I don't want to know. I just need to
Wouldn't
know
that
you
drive you a
cheated
bit
and that's
crazy?
all right.
Yeah, it gives me more vim to kill you.
Fair.
Jesus Christ.
Choosing violence.
Brent, what power would you have, Brent?
What power would I have? Let's go back.
Gloria?
Don't know.
A part of me is like, would I want to be immortal? But then I'm thinking, no,
Wow.
after a while, I'll just get tired and
Because
be
everyone's
like,
gone.
Being immortal is not a power.
Nah.
It is, but it's shit.
but that's what I'm saying. After
He
a
wants
while,
to-
you'd
he
be
wants
like,
to live forever.
I'm over this.
I kind of do in real life because I'm really scared of death. But
Yeah, but do you know what?
We
Living,
are going
yeah,
down.
but living forever, aging or as you are now, in your prime.
I don't mind this.
So stay in your prime forever.
Yeah, I don't mind this.
And everyone, all your loved ones around you are going to die. And your
No,
kids,
I'm
and your
not
kids are
pick-
going to die
I'm not picking the superpower, but I said if I wouldn't mind staying like this.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
I'm
staying
watching
like this.
everyone die.
And watch everyone
No,
age
I said I'm not
past
trying to
you.
pick the superpower, but
you know
would
what?
like
I
to
think
stay
I
like
want to
this.
be able to like maybe see into the future,
Ooh.
or like you know when
Dangerous, you know.
That's
Scary.
a dangerous
You
one.
people are
as
just
well.
shitting on everyone's superpower,
How
bro.
could she start saying,
I'm just
I
gonna-
don't want to know nothing?
I was
And you're
gonna-
saying, hey, I want to know everything.
Yeah.
I'm giving my opinion.
as in like not reading someone's mind. Like let's say for example, I'm sitting next to Gloria. And then I'm just hearing Gloria talk
No,
about,
that's
"Ooh,
different. The thing is,
Ooh.
I'm gonna ride my man
no,
tonight."
but
I don't
that's
need
different
to hear
though.
that.
There's a movie like that. I can't remember what the movie is.
Liar. No,
Where he just
like-
sees everything. But
yeah.
if you're talking about like Professor Xavier, who he can just touch your head and
Oh, okay.
it's on,
Okay,
you
fair
do
enough.
it at your own will. You don't just walk around and
Don't know.
everyone's
I wanna
thoughts are
fly.
in your head.
Flying. Flying. Good
Teleport. I would like to teleport. That would save me a lot of
We
money
can do
on
that right now.
airfare. Fly?
100%.
Oh, witches.
100%.
Some people.
I want powers to do with the mind, so I even want to be
Something to do with them.
like Professor Xavier, probably like whatever power he has. That's what I want.
Fuck that, man. Just give me money.
Bruv, I'm not gonna lie.
I can get money as him. I can do what I want. I can do what I want as
If it's to
Professor
do
X.
with the mind, you can.
That's why I feel like, okay, for me, it has to be something to do with wisdom, though, man.
Yeah.
Wisdom and boundaries.
Yeah.
It has to do with the mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mind.
Something to do with the mind, but
Professor
I
X.
don't want to read. I don't know if I want to read people's minds. I don't mind
That
about.
one will be too
I don't
damaging.
mind about predicting the future or like seeing the future.
Beautiful.
Go on.
You beautiful.
Why?
King Solomon, give me that.
Can
Give me that
solve-
wisdom.
Oh, I
that
thought you said.
wisdom.
I thought you wanted
So you
me
want
to
you
read.
want wisdom?
Give me that
I thought you wanted me to
You want
read Song of
wisdom.
Solomon.
No.
You asked for
Verse.
wisdom and riches was
What
added
chapter?
onto him.
This is it.
Mm.
Because that's why I feel like with wisdom, you
do
can
anything.
literally get anything.
can
you
navigate.
I'm sorry, wisdom is not a superpower. Can we just
Want.
keep
Why are
it
you
keep
saying
it into
it's
the
a gift?
Marvel
It's a gift.
universe
Is
or
it because
DC?
he was in a movie?
Man said, I want
Because he
it.
wasn't
a
fighting.
Muslim.
No, but wisdom
was in
isn't
a
wisdom isn't a superpower. We all have wisdom to a certain degree. Like,
But
Some
that,
don't.
okay, cool. But you know what? Me when we say superpowers, man.
Okay, whether I
I
fly.
said I want
Talk
money.
about
Okay, you know what?
I
You know
wanna
what
be
I want?
smart.
No, I wanna.
that is a superpower. Don't
You
get
know
me
when you're a
wrong.
shapeshifter.
I would be really smart.
Yes, I
I
want
want
to
the ability
shapeshift.
to take anybody else's
yeah,
power.
I want to
There you-
shapeshift.
There you go.
Boom.
Like, what's his name?
Sylar.
Sylar.
There you go.
From
I'm
Save the Cheerleader, Save the World.
Heroes. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah.
best.
I wanna
show.
be
100%.
Sylar.
Had everybody hooked.
That's when I
Yeah.
love Jimmy Jean-Louis, the Haitian.
Oh, Haitian. Yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
want to be a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Or you didn't watch
Mystique.
Heroes.
Mystique,
No.
basically.
Okay, cool. Or Mystique.
But Mystique was blue though.
Is it
A
something
real
I should
song was
watch?
blue.
Yeah. What
Should I-
Heroes?
yeah.
Back in the day, Gloria, do you know what's mad?
To watch it now.
Back in the day,
Oh.
I thought it was. I remember it was sixth form times. Everybody was watching. I was like, this is
Okay.
dead.
Oh, is that old?
When I got to uni,
No, it's hard still.
Gloria,
What Heroes?
I binged
Yeah.
through the season.
You know, I
Six,
saw
good.
I saw Hiro Nakamura
Hiro
Nakamura!
Hiro Nakamura.
Heroes are fantastic.
on a bus in West End.
Swear.
Bus 12 still.
Gloria, it's interesting. It's different.
I see him
It's
still.
different.
To it.
I see him still.
But with
Oh, wait.
Mystique,
It was either
yeah.
him or a guy that
Okay,
just like
but
him.
with Mystique,
But I'm sure it was him.
Might have
I
been
don't-
just like him, but
I'm sure it was him.
but with Mystique, I don't want to be blue. Like I want to be like Gina,
Yeah.
but be able to like if I want to turn into Crystal, I can.
fair.
If I want to turn into
Hiro!
Yusuff, I can.
Hiro!
Hiro Nakamura.
Hiro!
Wait,
Hiro!
was he the one? Who was one? He could close his eyes and was that him?
That's him. That was
Yeah,
Hiro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hiro!
And he used to do it so awkward.
Yeah, like he was about to shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's his friend's name again? His sidekick guy. What's his
shit.
name?
You see, this is over 10
Fam,
years
this
ago.
was
if you
years
don't
ago.
remember.
So I watched it when I was on BBC.
I used to love Heroes,
I
man.
don't remember.
With what's the two brothers?
Brother.
The two main they're kind of main characters.
I don't remember.
Can't remember the name.
I just remember the cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
Remember?
I
no.
literally remember Hero,
Yeah,
Sylar.
No, his older brother was a politician
Honestly,
Oh,
over
yes,
my
yes,
head.
yes, I know who you're talking
who
about.
turned out to be the father of the cheerleader.
I know who
I
you're
don't
talking about.
remember.
And he's played by
I can't remember their real names. I mean, their names in the show. But they were kind of like, they weren't the main characters, but they kind of were a little bit.
Let's just go to IMDb.
There you go.
IMDb.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's me. Shape-shifting.
So we got Professor X, we've got Mystique, we've got Moneybags,
Sylar.
we've got King Solomon, aka Sylar, and we've got.
It's not AKA.
Sorry, and we have.
King Solomon again.
I want all the wisdom.
Hiro Nakamura. Oh, his thing was Ando Mashasha.
That's it, Ando.
Let me see what he was like, please.
Ando, that's it.
Wait, unless we're done.
Ando,
with this.
yeah.
Yeah, we're done with
exactly,
them,
Ando.
No, but who's the brothers that you're talking
Yeah,
about? I don't
I'm trying
remember
to
them.
figure it out. Nathan Petrelli.
Yeah, he's
Petrelli,
talking about
that's
Sylar
it.
and
Nathan
Sylar
Petrelli.
and
Petrelli.
No, not Sylar, the Petrelli brothers.
Petrelli brothers.
I don't remember what they look like.
So Nathan Petrelli, and then they had a daughter, no, or mum. Or...
Let me see.
Yeah,
was
they're
a
the mum,
mum.
yeah, the mum, yeah. Nice, love
I might rewatch it.
No,
To be fair, I might rewatch it. I ain't got nothing else to
Yusuf ain't
watch.
encouraging me to watch this, man.
No,
It's
it was
alright.
Oh no, it's good, but because it's so old, I'm like,
And it was long.
what's the
Nah,
point?
don't piss me off.
wait. So
Teabags
who's the
in it as
main
well.
guy?
Why
Oh
don't I
my
remember?
God,
What with the-
Teabag.
With
And he lost his
the horn
arm.
rim glasses.
I don't remember,
The one
but
that
apparently
lost
he's
his
there.
arm in
No.
Yeah.
In,
Who's the main guy?
Prison Break.
Prison Break.
What powers did he have?
Who? Horn rim glasses guy?
The main guy.
No, he didn't have any
Not
powers.
Sylar, the other one, the good
Yeah.
version of Sylar.
Nathan Petrelli.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
His powers were like, what's his powers?
Mohinder. Sorry,
Who?
I remember Mohinder.
Mohinder.
I don't remember his powers.
I can't remember
Wait,
anyone's
so
powers.
wasn't Sylar his brother?
It was Milo Ventimiglia, the guy from.
No,
This
Salah
Is
wasn't his
Us.
brother. No,
The guy
Salah.
from This Is Us.
It turned out it was
The
his
dad.
brother, but we didn't know
Yeah,
that
the
initially,
dad.
I believe.
Oh,
Who was
okay.
he?
Sorry,
Milo,
Gloria. Gloria's
Peter
lost.
Petrelli.
No, it's all right. I'm all right here over here.
Yeah, he's Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
He's the
Jack.
most perfect man in
Jack.
existence.
Jack is amazing.
Jack in
When
what
Jack
show?
died,
This is
yeah,
us.
That's
Oh.
a good man.
When Jack died,
But can I
yeah.
just
man.
say why
Oh.
it's pissing me off here? Because basically it's season 2, right?
You're on
I
season
know.
2.
I'm taking too long. I know.
What you
It's
watch?
'cause
The
this-
Heroes?
This Is
No,
Us.
there's too many things I'm watching, guys. Please, I just.
Hero.
But I got to the episode where it's taking too long to tell me how he died, and it's pissing me off. So I
Yeah,
know
no,
that
I
the house burnt down,
Oh.
but then I haven't seen I only
Spoiler
saw.
alert.
Oh yeah, sorry. I only saw the clip of that bit, and then after that they went to another clip, but they still haven't told me how the house burned down.
Kate. That's
Yeah.
what
No,
I'm
but
saying.
I
That's why I
know,
fucking
but
hate
I
her.
know that
I
Kate.
hate her.
No, because obviously
fucking do.
after that, Kate said, the reason why she can't talk about is when she was telling her partner, like, her dad
Is
died
this
because of
something
her.
I should watch?
This is us.
Oh,
She's right.
All right.
She's right.
I know, but she still hasn't said. And then the scene they showed was when she told her dad to go and chase the mum.
No, but it's a good.
I know, so I
you
thought
watch it, it's good to figure
that's
out.
what it was. But then they're still dragging it on, and I'm not there yet. But anyway,
when you
forget it.
find out, you're like, yeah, shit. This is very easily preventable.
Has she told her brother?
They all know how.
Oh, they know
Yeah,
how.
they all know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they all know.
All right, fair enough.
All right,
Anyway,
girls.
sorry.
No, I wanted to ask if any of you saw the hype around Lizzo losing weight.
Yeah, talk to me.
I
about
didn't
that.
pay. I didn't pay
Okay,
much
no, I
attention,
have.
but-
And I've seen fitness professionals talk about it, yeah.
Yeah.
So she basically put out like a 10-day juice fast that she's doing, yeah.
Okay.
And obviously she did like a before and a after of how much weight she lost in like
Let me see it. I
10
ain't seen
days doing her juicing.
Let me go look.
And then you had a lot of people angry, and it was because they're like, she's sending conflicting messages. Is she about body positivity, or is she
Okay,
about
I saw
losing
the
weight?
other half. I
So
saw a lot of people felt like she represented fat people,
yeah,
and they're saying that basically what she's doing is bad, and I need to get the wording right, but I'm gonna find.
let me
it
see the
for you.
picture.
She looks good though.
It's day 1 and day 10, no?
Yeah, so obviously everyone's like, are you for body positivity or are you not? Like, and the thing is, I was saying how if you can be body positive and still want to lose weight though. Like, I don't
Yeah,
get why.
that's-
Hold on. They're condemning her for wanting to lose weight.
Like,
Yeah.
they're saying, because there's this because
For not wanting to
but
be
do you know,
fat.
to be honest with you, I think it comes from a place of being triggered. If you're a person who is big, yeah, and then you've got someone who you can look up to,
this is it.
who's
It is-
confident.
It don't matter.
No, Yusuff, I'm saying like, imagine, okay, so I'm trying to see it from their point of view. You're triggered now because the person you looked up to who was just like you is now showing signs that they no longer want to stay like you.
Stay
and
unhealthy, yes.
And you're going to have to change.
Yeah.
And I think because now you're no longer comfortable in that space,
Yeah.
you're angry.
Yeah, no,
but-
I understand. Totally.
Yeah, but my thing is, I don't get why you can't be body positive and want to lose weight, because ultimately it's about your health. And
I believe being body positive is wanting to be healthy and the best
but
version of you.
that's the problem, because a lot of people say that the body positivity movement is flawed because it promotes obesity.
Can I read a thread
yeah, go
that
on.
was
There was
It
a room
was-
about this on Clubhouse last week.
I can't I'll read some of it because it's
Yeah.
really long. and it had a lot of retweets, but it was inevitable. The industry is so violent towards fat women. Of course, she was going to submit to toxic diet culture. It was only a matter of time. Lizzo doesn't owe us anything, and she's absolutely free to do whatever she wants. I think the disappointment lies in a lot of us, especially fat black women, seeing ourselves in a woman who was so proud and confident in her body. It made us want to do the same to ours.
Yeah, no, I totally understand where they're coming from, but that's the wrong mentality to have, I believe. Because ultimately, Lizzo is doing what's best for her health. And her staying big and being your ambassador, that's not going to help her life.
She said she has succumbed to the pressures of fat phobia.
Or maybe
Lizzo said it herself.
No, someone else. The people that are angry with her.
Yeah, Lizzo said, I only
way.
detox because I spent the whole time of the holidays eating crap and I just want to detox my body. She didn't.
So then if she said she's happy with it, then what's everyone's issue then?
Because people just want to choose violence.
And that's the thing, right? Like you said, she's put out workout videos from before. It's only because now she's on a juice detox. And then there was people saying that how it's disappointing because she shouldn't be promoting something so unhealthy and blah, 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 blah. And I thought...
Juice detox unhealthy?
But like it's the whole... You know
fad,
what it
fad
is?
Diets,
It's a fad diet, though, essentially.
Because remember, fad diets, you can't sustain them, innit?
And a fad diet is something that will literally remove a whole food group or remove some. Do you know what I mean? Because it's meant to be balanced, right? Yeah. So if you're completely erratic, even people talking about keto, like if you're completely removing.
Describe keto to me again.
So
I've heard some weird ones.
But everyone
I heard
does
there's cheese and beef or something.
It's keto is a high. Basically, it's a very low carb and high fat, moderate protein diet, and the idea is to use fat as fuel.
Okay, but would you advise against that?
It depends. Like I've seen both sides to the argument. So if I'm honest, it's down to what works for the person and what is sustainable. Because to be honest with you, if you are telling me you are going to be able to sustain a keto lifestyle for the rest of your life, then by all means, if it's sustainable for you, then fair enough.
Because I'm trying to understand, does it have any like effect on your heart or whatever if you're taking in
so far
that much fat? It
depends on the type of fats that you're taking in. So the problem is there's different types of keto. There's clean keto.
Some people put butter in tea.
This is it.
What?
So yes, they are, which is called a bulletproof coffee or tea. If you basically the idea is to consume natural fats, nuts, avocado, those type of fats,
as well as everything else. Or no?
No carbs.
No
the only
carbs.
the carbs you consume are from your vegetables. Okay. So remember, carbs are in everything. Yeah.
And
yogurt,
for like
vegetables, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the problem is, Gloria,
because I eat everything and I'm the way I am. So if I'd done it for like I'm sure.
But
I'm sure I'll do a madness.
But the problem is, the moment you revert back to your normality or you start eating carbs again, remember what people fail to understand here is when you remove something like carbs initially from your diet, you lose water. It's water weight.
Yeah.
It's not fat. It's not fat. Do you understand what I mean? So a lot of people are like, I'm going to cut out carbs for like 2 weeks. I'm going to lose loads of fat. If your goal is fat loss, removing carbs from your diet initially is not going to get rid of fat. It's going to get rid of water. Do you understand what I mean? So on the scale, you might look like you've lost weight, but has your body fat percentage changed? Probably not, because you still have the fat. It's just the water that you've got rid of. Do you understand what I mean? So if you're going to do something, that's why for me, it's about longevity and it's about sustainable results that you can commit to for the rest of your life. If you're going to remove carbs from your diet and then slowly introduce carbs back into your diet, remember, you've gone from removing carbs, which obviously hold a lot of water. So in terms of your weight, you've lost the weight. You're going to start reintroducing them back into your diet. Your weight is going to go back up because why? You're now eating foods that are going to hold a lot of water. Do you understand what I mean? So
I do.
That's why for me, it's about what works for you as an individual. I can never come and knock anybody and tell them don't do this because everybody's body functions differently.
Yeah.
So can you explain the butter in the tea? Because that one.
So basically, the idea is it's a high fat diet, right?
Yeah. So
you're adding fat. It's about having fats in all your meals. So putting butter in tea is not the smartest way to do it. The alternative is to have something called MCT oil. So it's like a teaspoon of MCT oil, and it's basically an extract from coconut oil, which goes straight to the bloodstream. So that is the idea is to get you into ketosis quicker. And ketosis is where you basically burn fat as fuel, because naturally the body will use glucose, which is sugar, which comes from carbs. So if you remove that food group from your system, your body's not going to use that for energy. It's going to go to your stored fat sources. And if your goal is for fat loss, that's where it's going to get it from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've had so many different conflicting...
I'm pardon.
Yeah, man, she partying.
I've heard so many
See
different.
when you go on about law.
Yeah, I just watched
and
that. And I
vibe
was
the
just
same
like,
way.
I just
Yeah.
watched it and I was like,
No,
Looking
no,
real
'cause-
beautiful
no,
to me
honestly,
right
this
now.
is the best because I've heard so many different conflicting
Yeah.
keto explanations. This is probably
Yeah.
the best one I've heard.
I did it last year.
Oh, you went
I
on a
did,
diet?
I did keto
Okay.
last year.
but I think
First
some
hand.
people need to
And
look
how
at
did
what's
you
the
find it?
underlying.
I did keto last year, and originally, the only reason why I even went on it was because at the beginning of the year, life happened, and I completely lost my appetite, and I went eating, yeah, and then I needed to start eating again. But the problem was my appetite again was not big. So I needed to eat things that were high in fat to get my calories in without having to eat a lot of food. So it was the easiest option for me to do at the time, which is which is how I got into it. And then I was like, do you know what? This actually isn't that bad. But the problem is, if you don't know what you're doing, because a lot of people will look at keto and think, I can eat bacon, cheese, eggs, all that kind of stuff, dirty keto, yeah? And they feel like, okay, this is keto. Essentially, long term, it is because it's going to give you the same... It's going to do the same thing, use fat as fuel. However, if you're talking about your heart, your arteries, all of that stuff, the stuff that you're eating, it's not good fats. So if you're going to do keto, you're going to do it clean, then that has a lot more, that's a safer way to do it than doing it the dirty way. And doing it the dirty way is the lazy way, if that makes sense. And it's because people are lazy. So, and the maddest thing is my brother even just messaged me now saying, I want to go on keto, I need to lose 10 pounds. And I was like, big man, you're a man. What are you going on keto for? I want to be ripped. Keto's not going to make you ripped because essentially...
Has he got somewhere to go or whatever? Because if you've
and
got
the thing
a
is,
quick fix
no,
or whatever,
I know.
Free body pump.
But this is the thing, right? He said he wants to get ripped, yeah? With keto, because number one, you can't be on a very high protein diet, right? You're not eating carbs. You're not going to build muscle.
Oh, it's not high protein neither.
It's moderate because if you go too high, it kicks you out of ketosis.
Jesus of Nazareth.
So there's levels to it, right? And you can't follow anybody's diet. You have to do your research to find out what gram of carbs you can consume that won't kick you out of ketosis. It's trial and error. And the same with protein, because you could have...
How do people know when they're in ketosis?
So
you invented this word.
You pick, it's science. You pee on a stick. So there's keto sticks. They're called keto strips. And they measure your blood levels, sugar levels, all of that stuff, right? So you pee on a stick and it will show you how deep into ketosis you are, or whether you are in it or whether you're not. And the idea is to track your progress however you see fit. But ultimately, in the beginning, I think it takes the body about a week or so to kind of start getting into ketosis. But when you kind of like, not a pro, but you kind of have dabbled in it for a while, it can take you up to, like, if you get kicked out, it will take you like 2-3 days.
When you say dabbled, it sounded like witchcraft if you dabbled in it.
And the reason why it is not like a regular diet is because, you see, for example, yeah, you could be like, oh, I'm eating clean, have a cheat day, and then just get back onto the wagon. With keto, it doesn't work like that. It will take your body 3 days to get back into the swing of ketosis. So if you're going to kick yourself out because you ate Oreos, yeah, a pack of Oreos or 2 Oreos, that's kicked you out of ketosis. You don't have to 3 days to get back in. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's not for the faint-hearted, and a lot of people do keto without doing their proper research, being thorough, and actually understanding what they're doing. And sorry, but a lot of people go on Instagram or YouTube in particular, and will follow random YouTubers who've got no fitness background or like nutrition knowledge, who've said, I lost 50 pounds on keto, this is how I done it, without even explaining or going into a lot of depth about how it actually works.
And I think some people just need to understand what are their dietary requirements and stuff. Because my sister did it, but then she realized, oh, she's gluten intolerant. There's a whole bunch of shit that once she stripped it out, she didn't need to be on keto anymore. Yeah. Because her body was just telling her, we're not gaining weight because you're eating shit. You're gaining weight because you're eating stuff I don't like.
This is it.
So sometimes with her, now when I'm at home, there's certain things that she has her own, her own type of rice, her own and whatever. And she knows she has to stay strict on it because otherwise she's going to gain the weight. So I think a lot of people are you actually even doing the research of what your body likes and why are you gaining the weight?
And that's the thing, because the thing is, yeah, everyone just wants a quick fix, and everybody, and there's this common narrative that cutting out carbs makes you lose weight really quickly. And like I said, the key word here is weight loss and not fat loss. Of course, you're going to lose weight because you're not consuming.
Yeah.
This is it.
Taking less carbs does make you drop weight.
Exactly, because again, remember, carbs are quite starchy, they're quite heavy, and they contain a lot of water. So if you're not taking them in.
I know
Of course
that because
you're
if
gonna
I
lose
ain't
weight.
eating pasta in a week or something, and not even intentionally, because
Yeah.
I love my carbs or whatever.
Oh, I know you do.
But if I
carbs.
drop it out for a week or something, then I've lost some kilograms, and I'm
Yeah.
like, if I done this for like a month, like you know,
It's just like, honestly, it's about balance and finding something that works for you. Because if you're someone who really likes carbs, you can't go from one extreme to the other and expect it to be something that you can sustain for a long period of time. But I feel like I'm waffling. That's
No, we're loving it. We're loving it. 'Cause I've
Okay,
learned
so back
much.
to the juice. What she's doing bad? The juice thing.
No, because it's a detox, right? With detoxes, they're not meant to last for long anyway.
So why they're angry at her for no reason?
If I said I'm gonna detox for like a week or for 3 days because I've been eating really badly, etc., it's literally just to cleanse out my system. It's like with fasting, intermittent fasting. I used to do it religiously a lot, right? And some people be like, oh my gosh, it's not good for your body, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, but when you think about it, right, your body has, imagine something like with fasting as an example, from the day I was born to now, my body has had to digest food every single day. Like I have never reset my body. Like maybe the odd skipping a meal or whatever, but just think about it. Do you get what I mean? Like with a computer, there will be a period where you need to turn off your computer, shut down and restart it. So with a fast or a detox, that's how I see it. You're removing the regular things that you have in your body just to kind of allow it to heal itself and kind of strip back and not have to do so much hard work. Because with a detox, with juice and fruits and stuff like that, they're easily digestible. So your body doesn't have to do a lot of work, if that makes sense. But obviously, if you're doing it over a long period of time, then it might come across as, okay, this isn't sustainable and it's not healthy. But if it's just a detox to kind of like rejig your system or restart it, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I thought it's not that she's saying, oh, I'm doing the Atkins diet or I'm doing this. She said, I'm just detoxing.
Yeah, she did receive a lot of aggro,
she's not selling you lot flat tummy tea, bruv, and telling you know
doing
what I
what she
mean.
has to do for herself.
There's worse. Basically, for me, there's worse things out there that you lot should be crying about. You're not getting angry at your influencers telling you that you should wear a waist train and it's going to give you a snatched waist, but you want to get angry at someone who's trying to basically
be healthy.
You know what I mean? Move, man.
What's those appetite suppressant lollipops that Kim Kardashian was trying to sell us?
Bruv.
So was it just the chubbier girls that were basically getting onto her?
Yeah.
That's what I saw on Twitter.
You know what? The person I saw post it is like a fitness. She's white, a white fitness lady. And it's because people were DMing her and like kind of like getting her to talk about it. So there was a whole debate on her page. Like,
so she's not fat.
No, she's not. But she's very against. She's kind of like against. No, she's just against the health and fitness industry because she feels like they demonize a lot of things.
But she's
and
not
life,
fat.
Who the white girl I'm talking about? No, she's not.
So how are you talking on what another? I know it's okay.
I guess
Some people
it was. I guess it was more from a perspective of, even if I was big, like.
But then that's still a weird perspective to say. Even if I would, the person you're talking about is a person who's
actually big,
and he's making decisions in terms of this is what I want.
Yeah, so you can't.
So how am I as a skinny person saying, oh my God, and it's mind your business.
It's not your business.
It's not your business. Because you yourself, if you want to do that, then you gain some weight and become.
But then this is even for me. It's even one of those situations where it's like, do you know what? Yeah, it's not like if she chose to go on a detox because she felt that was what she needed to do for her.
She's not
it's
selling
actually
it.
no one's business.
Yeah.
The only time it would be an issue is if she was selling it as a product and kind of like manipulating people to believe something that's not true. But then the other argument was, well, she's a person with a very big platform, so the message that she's sending or putting out there is a conflicting one or a confusing one, because on one hand she's saying love the body that you're in. She screams for body positivity and being comfortable being plus size, but then on the other hand she's saying, well, I'm going on a detox because I need to lose weight.
So wait,
I think it was a sequence of events.
no, but was the thing I'm going to, because I don't know, I haven't seen the post, but was the post I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to
I think it was
detox?
it's a sequence of posts. I don't think it was just a one
I don't
post.
follow her, so I don't really know.
Yeah,
I believe
don't know.
she had posted the image, and then all of her followers, all of the ones who kind of idolize her or see her as representation and whatever for body positivity and stuff, they were like, "Oh my goodness, now we won't have our queen anymore."
Yeah, that was
Now
it.
it invalidates.
I know,
everything.
but can I say
What,
something?
they thought
though?
that she was just going to
But
be
then-
skinny
100%.
like me.
And then that's when more clips
So
came
then-
out. And then she was like, basically, I went on a bender and I felt really bad.
And I
I don't want to lose all of this.
But
I just want to get back to where I was before.
So then let's have this conversation though, yeah, about body positivity and like your health, yeah? Because I don't think okay, fine, we can't talk about it. It's true because no one here is in that space, so fine.
No, because the reason why
it's techie.
I think only because there was a room on Clubhouse last week, and if you saw the way that they ripped the girl that started the room, I just said, you know what? Don't have
stay out of people's business.
Literally the way.
Okay, let me.
Are you talking about it from a perspective of
a professional?
Yeah, but then they'll probably say that we're still talking from a position of privilege.
No, you know why I'm not gonna, because even when I talk about BBLs and stuff, I always get told that I can't talk about it because I talk from a place of privilege. So let me just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, because we're not part of the community.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what we're doing now?
Apparently,
I thought the podcast was open for.
I should keep my privilege ass to myself. And Yusuff looks bored of this conversation.
No, I'm just letting you lot go.
I do hear it.
Yeah, don't feel like a hostage yet.
No, if you lot are expressing yourself talking about keto, do your thing, innit?
Yeah, I think because even when I talk about BBLs, people say
no, but it's true. If you're set proper, why would you wouldn't know what a woman with nothing feels like? So it's like, how dare you?
I don't have boobs.
You can.
I don't have boobs.
I can say
okay, but let's be
concern
very
because you are a health professional. Aren't you a health professional?
Yeah.
A well-being therapist?
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Fair. Yeah, you.
Okay,
you can talk about it. I'm not gonna.
Okay, let me claim it.
Because it's a mental thing, right? Insecurities and whatnot, and it leads to this, that, and the next, right? And normally when you lead your classes, you're normally like, all right, the main thing is really the discipline. Once you get into your psyche and you change that, then the results will follow, right? Isn't that what you normally...
He's been in your classes.
Yeah.
No, but she...
No, 100%. I think, do you know what it is? I think it's mental more than anything for anyone trying to lose weight. And that's where the barrier is.
It's all in your head.
It's all in your mind.
That's what our spin teacher says.
And it's all about getting past that barrier. But not everybody is willing to do the work necessary to get past the barrier. And some people find that their barriers are too big to overcome. So the easiest thing to do is just to kind of like accept it. But then you're not accepting from a place of confidence because you're still secretly insecure or you're not happy with it. But it's because you can't get past the hurdle. And then also I feel like because everyone expects it to be linear. Is it linear? When it's like
linear.
Yeah, everyone expects it to be a linear journey. And it's really not. And I'm not talking from a place of privilege, but I have hormonal issues. I have thyroid issues. So my weight loss journey is not the same as the average person. I've been training for about 7-8 years. And it's only now, and I say this like last year, like when I got towards my 30s, that I'll probably say I'm in the best shape that I've been in. And I understand my body because it has been trial and error for hella years. And that's because I've tried, just eat clean, reduce your portions. Do you know what I mean? I've done it all. I've literally done it all. And like, they didn't work for me. So I understand the place of struggle that people come from, but you can't quit, man. Like you actually can't, especially if you really want it.
Okay, but throughout that, because let's not lie, when we're talking about BBL, it's about the figure more than the health, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about. I'm not even talking about BBL right now. I was talking about weight loss, not BBL, not BBL in particular.
I guess positivity.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about that.
Health. Yeah.
But in regards to BBL, like you, I've been privileged to have good shape.
Yeah.
However, do not get it twisted because I've definitely earned my stripes in the gym. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I've worked. Yeah. So I definitely have genetics on my side, but also hard work. But I don't know what it feels like to not have curves, so to speak. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, remember, my battle has never really been with curves. Growing up, I was fat. So it wasn't, and when I was younger, having curves wasn't in fashion. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only as we've got older that it's worked in my favor. But I remember being in secondary school punching my thighs and my hips, where I was like, and I went to school, I went to a white school. So all the white girls were skinny or slim. And that was, and even the black boys I went to school with were after them lot.
See, I was in a group in Clubhouse last week and I literally brought up this point about that. when we're talking about beauty standards and whatever, and the guys were like, "No, we've always liked tit girls." I was like,
you have not.
You have not.
You have not.
I was like,
Honestly,
there's
you've
literally
not.
were black girls that were crying because you're calling them thunderfires, you're calling them all this, you're calling them all that, and now this physique is what you guys like. So now you're gonna rewrite history and say that you loved it, but no, there's loads of people that can say.
How far back are you talking though?
I've always loved it.
I'm talking about even back when we were in secondary school.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I've always loved it.
No, okay, fair enough, you. But I'm okay. I didn't. Grow
Again,
up,
it's to do with the school you went to.
Yeah,
innit? So
and this
again,
environment you're in.
I went to a school in
'Cause
Essex.
we've always loved.
So
And
I know.
titties.
And G, do you know what's mad? Yeah, this sounds really dumb, but you know, I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't clock that I had shape until I started like being around the Angelas and Bonds lot, because man them were like, rah.
Oh yeah.
You think the guys in my school ever were telling me that I had a really?
Because I remember
They were coming to talk about Becky over there, who like, oh, she's well fit.
Yeah.
I remember Miriam used to have, because that's how I met you.
Yeah.
Because me and Gina met because my cousin was her friend in secondary school. I remember my cousin used to get really, really self-conscious about stuff like that as well. And I was just like, where's this coming from? And not understanding that, yeah, like,
it's your environment.
Fives and whatever.
It's your environment for real.
Yeah,
Because
so-
in my secondary school, ass and titties.
I hear that.
Rolling that ass in a circle.
Like we were in love with shape, boy.
Yeah, no.
And I'm talking.
Yeah,
This is the 90s. Just to clarify.
No,
So
and
this
the
is
thing
back-
is, and the thing is,
We know you old.
and the thing is,
Look at him staring into space.
the thing is, and the maddest thing is, I don't even doubt what you're saying, and I believe it. Like I
Yeah.
know that. Again, it's the environment,
Yeah.
and it's mad because, like I said, when I started hanging around with a whole different group,
Yeah.
it was like, wow, okay, I got a little something back there.
It
Well,
back there.
damn, yeah,
back there.
It
but
back there.
But I never knew, and I just used to think I was fat, or that having hips was a bad thing. Do you get what I mean? I don't know how I started talking about that. What was I going to say?
Body positivity.
You're saying that you can talk about this because you used to be fat.
Oh, so I'm saying that like everyone has different types of struggles in it. So, and obviously the times have changed. So when I was younger, the in thing was being skinny or being straight or whatever, or and not being like curves were not in fashion. So that was my struggle growing up and really wanting to be like straight. And then and now obviously we've shifted, and now
Hey, mom.
literally, and now well done, good use. And now
What's up,
Them mags that you reel off whenever you
Who?
walk down memory lane.
Mags?
magazine.
Oh,
Yeah,
magazine.
yeah.
Oh, double XL and that.
Ebony.
Yeah.
King
Yeah.
There were
magazine and shit.
no back chicks on there.
No, back
What's
chicks.
back chicks?
No back.
chicks.
They
But wasn't
were-
that 2000s?
As in girls with back. Yes, there was. In double XL then.
no.
No, he's
Saying.
saying there was no girls that didn't have a bum.
All of them had.
No,
But wasn't that
there
like
wasn't.
2000s?
What's the face didn't have a
I
bum?
don't know. I didn't used to read the magazines.
Because the
That's
aesthetic.
why I asked him.
No, because I think that aesthetic was a 2000s type of
there were
aesthetic.
girls who didn't have bums.
So what was it? Face?
It was face.
Yeah, back
It was-
in the
it was-
90s, it was face.
Hold on,
90s,
wait,
it was
wait,
really face.
wait. Are we talking about King magazine and the magazines there?
100%.
Yeah, not all the girls had bums. Some of them were just
Pretty.
Pretty
Listen,
sexy,
yeah,
nice
I've
faces.
seen a lot of I was even looking at it the other time. Like a lot of them didn't have body.
Yeah.
Look at Brooke Bailey. Do you remember Brooke
Even-
Bailey?
Brooke
Yeah, she had a bum
Bailey.
before. She
Yeah,
just had
yeah,
really
yeah.
big tits and
That's
she
true.
was so
That's
big.
true.
what's her name?
Yeah, she was
Friday.
very top heavy.
Top
Friday
heavy.
After
And, yeah.
Katie Albert.
Katie Albert. She was
Oh.
she was on King magazine and she's very
Yeah,
slim.
because
No bums.
around that time,
But
the
she's very
aesthetic
pretty.
was.
You don't want to see about face.
But then the thing that you need to understand
Face
is the
is mad pretty.
aesthetic is very different.
Girlfriends, Tony. Look how back
She's
in the
slim.
Look how back in the
Yeah.
day, yeah, and obviously when that's meant to
Yeah.
be set, yeah. Out of all her friends, yeah,
Not
it's like-
just
And people used to
her,
cuss
all
Jones.
of them,
all of
really.
it, but even
And they used to
Maya,
cuss Jones' bum.
Maya, Tony, like slim, like
Yeah,
that was
that was
like
aesthetic.
That was
Yeah,
When I
because-
watched it the
because
other day,
back
I
in-
realised how slim they were.
But Joan was thick. For that
she had-
time.
she had-
yeah, for
it
that.
was back there.
Because remember, they used to make jokes about her bum and whatever
Yeah.
in the episodes.
they did.
So the aesthetic in the 90s was still pretty face, cute waist,
Yeah,
but still
yeah, in the-
small.
in the 90s,
it's only
it was
pretty
2000s,
It was
yeah.
pretty much
2000s is when
pretty face,
the Brias and
boobs,
whatever
slim.
came about.
And obviously when J-Lo came about. But in hindsight, J-Lo wasn't even thick
This is it.
for today's standards.
Yeah.
Nah, no.
or
at all.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
bruv,
Back in the,
Beyonce.
I'm
The
still
biggest fraud,
outraged
the biggest
that
fraud.
Bootylicious, and when I watched the video, I'm like,
She's
Yeah, but
rude. She's
real
fucking rude.
Yeah, but she
real
still
G's
got
knew
pretty.
Beyonce never had back off.
Nah, she
No,
didn't really
but
have back off,
you-
Rev.
no, but
She
you
had
said-
hips.
No, but
And
you
She
was
didn't really have
shapely.
hips.
She's
She has-
got a nice figure,
She has a
Beyonce.
nice figure.
No, she
man.
does, but I'm saying, you know how
Not in
like
Kenya.
I'm out, man.
I'm fucking here.
No, Zim, not
Wait,
in Zim.
I missed
Wait,
the
where
joke.
you
What did
going?
he say?
Toilet.
Oh,
What did he
said,
say?
He said not in Kenya.
Oh,
Not in Zim.
No, Kenya and Zim. Bro, that whole East Africa.
I know, but Zim
Talking
though.
about Gloria. I'm talking about Gloria. When he said, "Oh no, I'll be on time in nice shape." Remember when you said that? When he said, yes, that was the problem.
I'm done. I'm actually done.
Jesus. So it was Gino for you. She brought the bum back.
No, she didn't bring the bum
She
back.
didn't bring it, but that's
The
where
media were
mainstream-
pushing.
Yeah.
Fuck off this guy.
No.
The media were pushing
Turkish
J-Lo
man.
as the big bum woman.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, looking back, her bum wasn't even
It
that
wasn't
big
that
compared
big.
to
It
today's
wasn't.
standards.
It was
Yeah.
big for then.
It was big
And
for
then,
them,
and then
yeah.
it went completely extreme to like the Chinas and
Yeah, the Bria Miles.
Yeah, that's
Chinas,
the modern day.
the Kim
modern day.
Kardashians.
yeah.
But after, I'm not sure who was the next person after J-Lo. It was just J-Lo,
Kim Kardashian.
J-Lo, and then
Kim Kardashian.
You think she was the first?
Yeah, she was.
She mainstream non-black girl. Yeah.
Yeah, mention
Kim Kardashian.
I guess.
Yeah, it was Kim.
I guess so.
Because she was forcing those genes for a while, bruv. Before the BBL really kicked in. Because I think she also did it incrementally. And then one day she just said, fuck it.
Let me just do
Fuck
this.
it. Yeah. Fuck it.
It's true, because if you look at who the it girl was before her, it was Paris Hilton. And she was
Yeah,
skinny.
and she was
She's
slim.
very
Yeah.
Paris Hilton.
Paris
As in
Hilton
the
was
it
the
girl.
Whether you
She was
like
the
it
it
or
girl.
not, mainstream,
But
yes.
remember, that's
No.
even how Kim Kardashian
Wait,
got
hold on.
famous.
I'm not saying
baby.
That
guys.
was her
Baby.
stylist. That was her assistant.
That was a surprise.
That's Britney Spears, not Paris
I
Hilton.
know.
But
But
Britney Spears
Britney
back
was
in the
not
day
the
was...
it. No, but she wasn't the it good, like the
I never
social
knew
like
Paris
sexy.
Hilton was the one. I thought it was Britney
Paris
Spears.
Hilton was the one.
Spears?
No, but Britney Spears was like a sex symbol
She
back
was.
in the day.
No,
was a sex
it's
symbol.
girl. I don't mean she was looked upon as sexy
Yeah,
to man
but
them.
Brit-
As in she was popular,
It girl,
socialite.
yeah.
It's girl. Yeah.
Yeah, that was her. The men wanting to date her. That was her.
No,
What
men,
men?
no, men were
White
dating
men.
her.
No
niggers.
Oh, yeah,
But
white
we're
men.
talking,
No
but we're talking
niggas.
about mainstream. I'm not talking. I'm talking about mainstream.
Talking about a white man.
He's like,
Yeah, no, just mainstream.
Don't
No,
care
but to be
about
fair,
that.
no one really. Paris Hilton never had that sex appeal to anyone. I don't think.
She just had money. She had
No,
a
no, no,
lifestyle.
I know that-
Lifestyle.
Yeah,
we're saying she
lifestyle.
had
It was
her-
No, yeah,
lifestyle.
she was the it girl, and then
Yeah, she was the
and
it
then
girl.
Kim Kardashian was her assistant.
Yeah.
And then you're seeing them taking
is
pictures
it?
together. Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
how Kim came up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was her
I
assistant,
did not
and then
But
know
she
obviously
was
for
styling
who
Brandy.
her dad is as well.
Yeah.
Who's
But
that?
even then, I don't think
Her
that was
dad.
still making her,
Her dad.
pushing her to the mainstream.
Rob Kardashian.
No, but
I
it
don't
wasn't
think
that. It
I
was
don't think
Paris
that
Sorry, that's
pushed,
her
it was
brother, sorry.
Paris. I don't think it.
No.
No, her dad is called Rob Kardashian.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her dad is.
Robert Kardashian.
Yeah.
You don't know
OJ's
who
lawyer.
OJ's lawyer.
OJ's lawyer.
If the glove don't fit,
Oh, okay.
well, he's
Oh, you
not.
know that?
Johnny Cochran said that.
But
one,
Yusuff, that's not what pushed her to mainstream.
No, I'm saying that
wasn't what pushed
added
her
to
to
her fame because that's her dad. That's famous.
No, I still don't think it did. I think
It contributed. Come on, so it contributed one.
no,
one
I
bit.
think in terms of the mainstream picking up on her, I think socialites would
No,
know
the
that's her
fact
dad.
that no, she's a Kardashian, so that added to her. If,
No,
if
but
her name
Kardashian
was
didn't mean
Kim
anything
Smith,
at that time.
Of course it did.
Not at the time because she was still in
Because remember,
Paris Hilton's
no,
shadow.
but her dad was famous from before.
No, her dad was famous for that trial,
I know,
and then he just Robert Kardashian.
I know.
But he wasn't. Oh, that's Robert. It wasn't. Oh, that's Robert.
No,
Kardashian.
what I'm saying is her being a Kardashian added to her.
No, I don't think it was.
I think, of course, it does.
I think it was her sex tape that added to.
no, that was
her sex
no,
tape
but
is
she
what
was-
gave
no,
her
but
the
she was already,
Kardashian
She was already
name.
famous.
No, that's something. I don't think she
Prior,
was.
she was known-
She
known.
was. She was Paris Hilton's
So
assistant.
are you saying that
Yeah.
her being a Kardashian has nothing to do with anything?
No, because
of course it does.
No, because you're putting the horse before the cart. The Kardashian name was established because of her. In the mainstream.
I'm not saying she didn't blow up. I'm saying
No,
the fact
but that's
that
a-
her dad is.
It was an interesting fact.
Yeah, it was
Jesus Christ,
it was
bro.
an interesting fact.
Her dad is the Kardashian.
Yeah,
she is his daughter.
No, but the thing is, it was an interesting fact. But it was only when.
Why are you fighting this so hard,
because it
bro?
was
Her
only
dad
when
is
people
Rob
would do-
Kardashian.
No, but it's it was only when we watched like OJ versus the People and those documentaries that people are like, oh shit. Some people didn't even know who her dad was.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
But then that's the point I'm saying, that the Kardashian name was not attached to the dad. The Kardashian name is attached to her.
No,
That's the
he
reason
was
why
a Kardashian
even Chris
before her.
does not like Jenner.
Worldwide.
The only reason,
worldwide.
Crystal, Kim gained fame off Paris, but the fact that she was a Kardashian, she was his daughter, added to her.
No, because to
We're
some
saying it's
people...
Forget it. I don't care. I don't care this much. Please, I don't care.
It's interesting. We've already said it.
I
I'm
don't care this much.
literally like,
I don't care. We care about Kardashians, so fuck it. You win, you can have it.
Thanks.
I don't care.
1 point for me.
Fuck it, no.
Ooh, so,
how about the Lakers?
No, it's not a problem, but I don't care enough to keep going back and forth about her being a Kardashian, whatever. I don't care. Yeah.
Twitter will let you know.
I don't care, honestly. I don't care. So yes, Anything else?
So,
I thought you was going to say something.
I am.
She
So,
go Shay, bro. Go, baby.
it doesn't
she
look
got
like
her-
Go, baby.
She got her notes open
Actually, I saw a post here.
on Shade Bar.
No, actually, shame. Anyway, the question is, do you think that, let's say, would you be able to discipline your partner's child?
Not my child. Is the mum dead?
No.
No, that's not my child then.
So
have a
you
mum.
wouldn't be able to discipline, let's say you lived with your partner or you lived with your husband.
You know, there's some people that like to take Panadol for somebody else's headache. innit? That's your child. If the mum's not dead, that's your child. There's certain things I like to choose peace.
But even if they disrespected you, you're not going to discipline them.
Yeah,
Discipline
kicking your
how?
shin.
Yeah, that's the thing. Would you?
No, that's what I'm asking. Would you feel
No, I'll
confident?
just tell your dad. I'll just tell the dad that.
You got to snitch.
Yeah.
Snitch.
That
all
your
the way.
child was acting a bit rude because
bit,
also
kicking your shin.
I think if he disrespected me, then there still needs to be like some sort of dynamic that the dad has to teach the child to respect me.
Yeah.
And I think that's only going to come from the person that he finds or she finds an authoritative figure. That child may still not find me an authoritative figure.
Suppose
So it's up to the dad to say,
I hear that.
this is my wife.
Yeah.
And actually, that's what I'd even appreciate. This
Yeah.
is my wife and you will respect her.
But suppose you come
Otherwise,
into the
fuck them
relationship. Suppose you come into the relationship and he ain't got no control over that
Then
demon
fuck them
child.
kids. They're not my kids.
I'm trying to see if I can find the post.
They're not my kids. What do you want me to do? So that their mum can come fight me because I hit her child. I don't want to choose violence.
What
Why
mum?
are you even hitting a child in the first place?
We're not going to do this.
Because you know he
All right,
believes
yeah.
in being
All right,
mature.
anyways.
But if the mum is alive, and you know how some people's baby mums are, why did you shout at my child?
Go to naughty
I
step,
don't
Robert.
have time. Yeah,
no tea.
I don't have time.
No tea before your game, boy.
I don't have time and energy for someone to be saying,
You gonna have a naughty
why
step?
did you say this to my child?
You gonna have a naughty step?
No,
Naughty chair?
Would you?
Oh, it's
What,
going to be
discipline?
perfect.
Yeah.
gonna look him in
My
the eye.
partner's child.
Don't do that again.
No,
My superpowers that are
Xavier.
coming.
I feel that I would more. I'd like you. I would speak to my partner and get him to handle it. But if it's something that continues to happen, then maybe I'm gonna have to get involved myself. And when I say discipline, it doesn't mean I'm gonna hit the child or whatever. But maybe me and you need to have a 1-to-1 where you find out that I'm not a dickhead.
How though?
Because you know how some kids, yeah, like it depends on the age of the child, doesn't it? But some kids, it depends. Like if they're older, can be manipulative and do things on purpose.
No,
Like,
how are you going to discipline this child?
that's
To
a-
say,
have
I'm
a-
not your mate.
I'll let you know that I'm not your age mate.
How?
How are you going to strike fear into that child
Am I gonna strike
without
fear?
threatening them?
How am I
Yeah.
with my face?
So you're going to threaten them?
No, I have a resting bitch face. That should be enough.
Yeah.
Don't give a
It
fuck
works
about
with
that.
men, innit?
This is it. So there you go.
You don't give a fuck about that. But yeah, there's
Oh,
there's
do
too
this.
many dynamics. There's too
This
many
is what I'm
dynamics. Because kids go and
Okay.
talk. Kids go and talk and they go
I
and tell
said,
their mum.
he
because-
lied.
No, because
You liar.
I remember when I was 18 and the first guy the guy I was dating when I was 18, he had a daughter. And the daughter used to always go tell the mum about me. Not bad things, like really good things. Like, oh, we cooked lasagna today, we did this. And after a while I was like, who the fuck is this Crystal that this child keeps talking about? So imagine now you've disciplined your child, or the child cried and go back, oh, Crystal made me cry. I don't have time to have to fight someone's baby mum.
Also, that's the dynamics are this girl is still in the guy.
Yeah,
that's
the mum,
why you
the,
ask is
the, mu-
she
yeah, is the mum still alive?
right.
Because then if the mum is still alive, that's not my child.
And if
you
it
have a
she
mum.
isn't alive, then what happens?
Then maybe I have to take on that motherly role
I hear that.
and be like, I'm your mum now. But if I just don't like Wahala, I don't want. I'm really about not choosing violence anymore in my life and stress, and that just sounds like a whole bunch of stress.
I hear that. I hear that.
All right. Should we talk about
Was
the?
that just the question to her? Was it to you as
I would
well?
say everyone.
Right.
Everyone
Would you discipline your partner's child?
Oh, sorry, I thought we were moving on. Well, discipline my partner's child if it was called for. Yeah.
In what way? What's the limit of your discipline?
It really depends on
Would you put your powers?
the relationship that we've established.
And how big the nigger is.
No,
I
because
don't know, it might be a
I'm always going to
daughter.
be bigger. That's cool.
What did you say?
I'm always going to be bigger.
I hear that.
Fair enough.
It really depends on the boundaries that me and the mother have set in place and the relationship I have with the child and what the child's done. So it's a lot of variables. Yes, I would discipline them to a certain degree. Yes, I don't know whether or not I'll
Would
hit
you
them.
hit them? Would you do this?
Depends what they've done. Depends what they've done. To be fair,
Someone else's kid.
but remember,
You know when you do that
if
to
I'm in, if I've been in their life for X amount of years and I'm their stepdaddy or whatever,
I'm the baby pappy. Sorry.
do jingling. Then of course there's going to be a certain level of, you know what I mean? I might discipline them to a certain degree, yeah.
A little.
But I say, I'm the baby.
I'm the baby happy.
I'm the baby.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, good.
Go on, Yus.
I just told man.
No, you're gonna.
No, you're.
Did anyone see the guy talking about his dating budget?
Oh yeah, we didn't. I didn't watch it
Is that
purely
old?
because
Is it
I
an old
wanted
video?
to watch
I
it.
don't know how old it is.
Yeah,
I
I've
can
seen it.
play
Yeah,
it.
the old video.
Is it old?
The guy from YouTube.
Yeah.
And he said that he took the girl on a date.
This guy.
And she had a budget.
This guy.
Yes, I've seen that.
Play it,
video.
please.
He's a YouTuber. He does.
Every single month, at the end of the month, I always, list in my cash flow. Then I also put out what I have going out. Inside of my budget, because I am a single man and I'm dating for a purpose, for marriage, I do have a line item for dates. That line item is not a lot. I'm not going to give you the particular number, but it's not that much. So about a few months ago, I took this young lady out. We went out to dinner. She texted me. She says, hey, first date was cool, but can we go to this particular restaurant next weekend? I didn't respond because I wanted to go home and check my budget and make sure that, okay, I can afford it inside of my budget. So when I go home, I realize it's going to take me over that particular line item in my budget for dating. So I asked myself, I said, all right, do I tell her the truth? Like, I was thinking about just lying, y'all, to be real. I was going to be like, can't go, I'm busy. But then you know what? The Holy Spirit said, no, don't lie. Show her the caliber of man that you are. So I sent her a text message that says, hey, unfortunately, I can take you out next weekend, but I can't take you to this particular restaurant because if I do, this would take me over my dating budget for the month. I will be more than happy to budget this in for next month if we are still dating. So I send it, and I got an iPhone. And then on the iPhone, y'all know how it happens. When they start typing, that big old bubble come up with a ... I'm thinking like, okay, cool, we good. Then the ... goes away, and nothing comes in. And I'm sitting there, I'm emotional, like, dang, did I just play myself? Dang, did she just play me? Y'all, she didn't text me for 2 months. She didn't return a phone call. She ain't do nothing. And I'm sitting here like, well, what the heck? How is she going to sit here and say, you know what? I can't respond to that because a man's going to stick to his budget. That's sad. So she seen me on a particular national show. Ain't gonna say who, but she seen me on TV. She sends me a text message and she says, hey, just seen you on such and such. How are you? What about that date? I started typing and I really wasn't typing nothing. I just wanted her to see the ... and I didn't hit send. Because here's the thing. You can't play me and then honestly think I'm gonna come back to you after you've done me like that. What's the whole purpose of this story? My vision for my life and for my money, because I stuck to it, it actually blocked me from dating a particular young lady that probably wasn't healthy for me. So to anyone who's out there dating, when you have a budget, you stick to that budget. Your plan is your pathway to your future. You stick to that plan. You stick to the vision. Where there is no vision, that's where people perish. And I believe when we just go out there and just spin and let people manipulate us into changing our plan and our vision for our life, things happen. I could have took it.
All right, should we take this to Clubhouse? And the title can be, she wouldn't date me because I was on the budget or something like that.
Oh, we're doing live Clubhouse.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It's going to be a 7
I
a.m.
budget.
thing for me again.
I budget.
Say again?
So it's going to be a 7 a.m. thing for me again. Clubhouse is really fucking up my sleeping pattern, man.
She
For y'all, boy.
For y'all.
You know.
Yeah, I said for me. I said for me.
I'm done.
For me.
For me.
For me.
I'm done.
You guys can talk.
Well, okay, I guess I'm going to save my spiel.
For me.
Bear in mind, if it's connected, you can actually play it through and let them hear it also.
No?
No, but you have to wait for everyone collectively to. I mean,
Cool.
it don't make sense.
No, I hear that. It's just, thank you, Brent.
How long are you
No, it makes sense.
How long are you doing Clubhouse?
Not long.
We're going to time it today because, bruv.
Because the
When I got home here and I looked at the time.
I slept at 7 a.m. that day.
Yeah, you lot are on it, boy. When I woke up and I saw you lot still in the group, I said, y'all, crazy.
Never doing it again. I slept for an hour and a half and had to wake up and work.
For gist.
No, to be fair, I was arguing with Marvin,
Of course she was.
my arch nemesis.
Brent, what are you listening to in your soul? Because you're literally like...
You're
vibing.
smiling.
Bring me in.
Yeah, there's a song I have for Song of the Week. It's really nice. And it's just playing in my head.
Aww.
It's beautiful.
I want your loving, I don't want your room.
Wow.
I don't know, I've got...
Bad romance?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you know,
That
it's 'cause
song
you made
is
the
such a good
sound
song.
earlier. You made the sound earlier and it's in my head.
It's a really quality song. No, you don't understand. I love it so much.
Well, la, want your bad romance.
All right, we're in.
We like.
So wait, am I allowed to join? But I just have to mute.
What do you mean we're in?
What, we have to
No,
join
as
the
in
room?
I've started the group.
Oh, do I have to join the room as well?
That's not how
No.
How's it work?
No, you don't have to because if you do, then it's gonna start.
Plug the thing in.
No, but
we live?
1 second, sorry.
Wait.
But I'm on the Bluetooth though.
Who said that?
Oh, okay, give me the.
It's sweeter when it is.
I didn't know it was sweeter, so
No,
okay, I'll take the plug.
Who is that talking, please?
I need to come out.
It's Peachy that's
And
Peachy.
Yeah,
when
you need
you're-
to come
when
out.
everybody else joins,
Wait, where
you'll
the
have
fuck
to
is
mute
the
it.
room?
It's
Anybody
here.
else joins, you'll have to mute your
Oh.
microphone. Anybody else joins in, you have to mute your microphone.
Where's the why?
It's right there.
Where?
But how do I mute it?
Who said my name?
Sorry, guys. A couple technicalities. We'll be
Reduce.
with y'all in a second.
I'm leaving.
Ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
You can hear everyone.
Oh.
I'm up. Yeah? All right, cool.
Yeah.
This is going to play with my head.
You can play with your head? What do you mean?
Because I can hear something over here. I can hear you over here. I could like.
Okay,
There's
cool.
so many
But no,
voices.
but if you join the group, just mute it, innit?
No, I'm not in the group at all.
Oh.
I left it. But they can hear me.
Yeah, they can hear everyone.
Okay, cool.
Put the volume down.
All right,
I'll put it all the way down.
can someone quickly, Ty, I beg you tell us if you can hear everyone's voice, please.
Yo,
Yeah.
Hello.
You can hear everyone, yeah?
Yeah, I can everyone.
All right, guys, so we're basically recording the podcast
Is your volume all the way up?
on my phone or on
On
here?
your phone.
Yes.
Yusuff.
What's that? What happened?
It's fine. It's fine. Are you that blind?
Just turn this down.
Are you blind?
Raw.
Do you wear glasses?
No, you didn't even bring it close to my face, so reuse it. All right, guys, so we're recording the pods, and we wanted to talk about a topic with everyone, and it's dating a guy on a budget. So there's a video that we saw the other day that surfaced. I think it's old though, Crystal.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yes, OG.
hey, beautiful. You know who I'm talking
Oh,
about.
Brent,
shut up,
relax,
man.
Brent, man. Jesus, this guy's always trying to cause trouble, bruv. All right, so
Brent, you are a troublemaker.
we'll start the
And I'm
discussion
gonna have to
here.
be very careful about
You
what I
guys
say.
listening, and then when you want to chime in with your opinions, just raise your hand, right?
Yeah.
Raise your hand, and then I'll give you access.
Yeah,
So-
I think limit the audience.
Limit the audience. All right, cool. I can do that later, right?
Yeah, you drop people down.
Ah,
As and
cool.
when they stop talking.
All right, so room, dating a guy on a budget. Crystal, let's start with you. So based on that video that you just heard, yeah, the guy obviously he budgets his month and he has a certain he allocates money different places and he has a set budget for a month. You want to go on a date with him. You want to go to a particular restaurant, particular place, and you know that place you want to go to was out of his budget. You're sleeping. Is this on purpose?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Go.
Thanks. Contrary to popular belief,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I'm actually for a man who's very financially savvy. I'm actually for a man that likes to budget. No, because I'm the same. I'm very anal about my budgeting. Like, don't play with my budgeting
Yeah.
during the month. If I've set this, that, if someone comes and can it? No.
Yeah.
So but at the same time, I'm also not the type of girl that says I want to go to this. I've never been to Hakkasan.
Yeah.
I've never been to these kind of restaurants because it's not something I particularly care about.
Yeah.
It's not something that I think, the word isn't validate because I don't think people do it to validate, but I'm not the type, like, I'd rather go to a nice place that is like good food
Yeah.
rather than be like, he took me to Hakkasan. Like the other day I went to Papa L's
Yeah.
and I had the
Food is banging.
the best, literally,
The prawns. Oh.
do you know how many prawns we ordered?
Was that
Like,
Mediterranean? Or was that?
no, it's
No,
an African.
Alright.
But it was so
He's from Gambia.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I bought I had like a starter, I had 2 starters, a main and a dessert, and it came up to like £40. And that's decent. And it was a nice place, a nice restaurant. So I'm not the type of person that requires a man to spend hundreds. And actually, I prefer if you don't,
Okay.
because it makes it easier if I don't like you to go. 'Cause
Why?
I-
So wait, hold on.
Wait,
If
wait.
a guy
Say
If,
that
spend-
if
again?
you spend that much, I
if
can
a guy
still
spend
go.
loads of money on you, are you gonna feel guilty to stay?
Beholden
Yeah,
to
I
him.
do.
Yeah.
No,
I
you can
do
still
a
go.
bit, yeah.
Bondage, you know. So if a guy
Yeah,
spends
I
a lot of
do a
money,
bit.
you feel good. Okay, hold on.
I respect
Question,
that.
question,
It was
wait,
her
question,
choice.
question,
She
question.
didn't
I do.
force
No,
it.
I
Question.
did them, but
I
I still
respect
feel
that.
a bit
Question,
bad.
do you feel, so you just said, if he spends a lot of money on you, you feel obliged to stay here. Do you also feel obliged to have sex with him?
No.
Oi, where did we get that?
It's a question.
I don't feel obliged to have
How
sex
did you
with him.
jump today?
What do you mean,
But
how
I
did I jump to
feel-
that? It's a question.
No, it's
That's valid?
Of course it's valid.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
yeah,
Of course it's valid.
I think it's valid.
I think it's a very valid question.
Look at this guy trying to throw me to the
I don't
lines.
feel any.
That's wild to me.
How's that? Wow, that's a
Because
valid
you spend
question.
a little bit more money than
I'm
normal.
asking
No,
her
no,
the
no.
question
I think
because
it's
Panties
no.
off?
I think it's a valid question.
Cool.
I think because I think the way our society looks at it when they say dating women, prostitution, spending money, whatever. But I don't feel any obligation to have sex with him.
Okay, cool.
We're not just fucking in the street.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get to some point. But it'd mean that even if I don't like you, maybe I might keep you there for a little bit longer because I know that you spent like. And obviously for me, it's not like, it's never going to be
That's on you.
For me, it's not like he spent like £100 like that.
Yeah.
No, but like when guys have bought me like expensive things or they've done like expensive things, I'm like, oh shit, he really likes me and I should really give this a chance. But
Not necessarily, you know.
No, that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Some guys will
that's
spend money on you and not
you-
think it's
you
even
do-
a big
you don't
deal.
mean
No,
anything
for
to them.
those guys, it's fine. But there's certain guys where no, you're a hardworking guy, you know. You
Kind of an example of that budget where you feel obliged to stay a bit longer.
500-600.
What, on dinner?
No, I'm not saying dinner. I'm just saying in general.
Per day or in a month?
No, I'm just saying in general. Like if a guy bought me like a bag, or if a guy bought me like, you know, if a guy, like, I've had guys buy me bags and stuff like that, and then I'm like, oh.
So is that a trick to keep you all just keep playing your gifts?
I mean, it doesn't mean that I didn't stay with them, but for me, I do. Like, I don't know. I do feel a bit bad, and this is something that me and my therapist are working on.
Yeah.
But
Can you just say no? I don't want it.
No,
Because she wants it.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. You can
Who
say
doesn't?
take
I
it
want
back,
the
but
bag.
you don't.
No,
So,
I'm saying I want the bag. So yeah, it's a trade-off. But
She said
I'm
it's a
okay
trade-off.
with a guy who's financially responsible. Now the budget can't be £20. That's fucking stingy. But if
But
you're
hold
telling
on.
me the budget is,
How can it be stingy if that's actually all he can budget?
then you should.
So hold on, no, speak with your chest, my friend.
Stay up.
No, go on.
It's true,
You
it's
shouldn't,
gone.
then
No,
you
no.
shouldn't try date in that particular month.
Jesus
In
Christ.
that
But what?
particular
But
month.
what if?
Don't
So
take
you're
it
telling
out.
me?
Wait,
No,
wait,
it's a
wait,
time.
wait,
Hold on.
you're
For
saying-
the entire month, £20. Who you dating?
No, listen, because he could take you to Costa for a coffee.
No,
bruv.
but that's an
I
You
example.
know,
drink
all I'm
coffee.
gonna say is that it's a very
No.
tight month for you. So maybe you should stay at
Don't
home.
date, yeah.
I'm not saying you shouldn't
But
date,
the
but
fact-
if
no,
it's
but
very tight,
you know what
Don't
my
date
thing
that
is?
month.
My
Oh,
only
can't be
thing is the
shouting.
fact that she said that he's being stingy, and I'm thinking, fam, imagine if that was
Okay,
me.
fair enough. Let me take that
And-
back.
and-
Sorry.
How can you say that someone's
It's
being
not
stingy if that's
but
what they
it's
can
not-
budget?
It's not an adequate budget. It's not an adequate budget for me. So that month, don't as a man, don't date. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, but
don't
listen, a man can take 20, he can stretch it for a date, you know.
£20.
20, look, a little walk, romantic things.
Yeah.
It could be a home cooked thing, innit?
if you're
Couple
thoughtful
ice
about it
creams.
and you've
Yeah.
tricked me, if
No,
you've
no.
managed to
She
trick
said-
me, then I'm fine with
But
it.
hold on, Gloria.
No, wait, give me that,
What,
hear
like
that,
first?
hear that.
No, but
Oh,
remember
hear that.
the
Hold on,
second
hold on,
date.
hold on,
Wait, wait,
hold on,
That's the
guys,
second
one at a time,
guys.
one at a time. Go on.
Time, yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah, if you set me a challenge, say, use, here's £20, take me on a date. I'll do it, you know. Like I could
Alright,
do it.
let's do it.
I could do it.
Let's do it.
So
No, it's not in real life. What do you mean
No,
now?
let's do it. Yeah, no.
We're in real life.
Yeah.
No, it's not about real
fam,
life.
it's not every day. Explain
No,
it.
I just mean if this was my budget.
No, I know.
It also
So-
depends on you and how receptive you are.
No, but I'm just looking for a second date. No, I don't want a £20
How
date.
receptive you are to not doing the things you're used to doing, i.e., going out to particular restaurants and living a certain lifestyle. If you could step into the world and say, okay, cool, all he has is £20. Let me see what he can do with £20. You know, there's a lot of things you can do for free.
Don't let me
So
know. Don't let me know.
Man
that-
can go-
I'm
man can
saying
go
now,
to-
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Don't
What
let me
would you
know that
do?
that's your budget. Don't let me know that's your budget.
Okay,
But
cool.
why would that bother you
For
if his budget was
example,
£20?
for example,
No, and be honest and speak with your chest because you keep
Go
looking
on.
at me like, why are you dragging me down here?
No,
Gina?
because you're dragging me now. Because
You want a
I'm
high
not
value guy?
yeah, I'm not accustomed
Yeah.
to dating men whose dating budgets is £20.
Okay.
I'm just not me. For me,
For me.
yeah. I'm not accustomed to that anymore. Maybe when I was 21, 22, but I'm not.
That's her
do you
answer.
think? Do you think if a guy has a low budget, he has to let the girl know that he's got? a low
No,
budget?
don't let anyone know there's a low budget.
Because, for example, if it's someone like you, just to say you're dating a guy, for example, and he took you out on a date and he had a £20 budget, and he knew based on how you are, maybe the first date, that you won't be too pleased with the date you're going on. So just
First date, £20?
No, I said second date. I said
Okay.
second date. So just to give you context, Crystal. By the way, this month's a bit tight. I'm on a
Don't
budget.
give me the context.
Well, I got is 20.
Don't give
so,
me context.
Let's just say
On the first date, don't do that.
No,
Context.
I repeat, this is not the first date. I
Even
said that
second
already.
date, don't give me the context.
Okay, so listen to my story then. So the first date, you done a £500 date, for example. You went to
What?
I wouldn't.
just
yeah. Okay, yeah,
Fam, let him land.
Bruv. So
Go
the
on.
first date you went to, no boo, you went out, drink, whatever. At the end of the day, he spent £500 is what I'm saying. Yeah, and you knew it. You knew how much he spent. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. The next date, he knew he didn't have enough. He had a budget of £20, for example. Because he knows what type of girl you are and what you enjoy and what you like, yeah, he knows that this date, she may not be pleased with this date. But rather than tell you, I'm just going to take you out on this date and do my thing.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Would you rather him tell you?
No, don't tell me.
Okay, cool.
If you're gonna try and be resourceful
Yeah, exactly.
with the £20,
Yeah.
but if you're gonna come and have the conversation, it's gonna get awkward.
Okay.
No.
So as a girl who likes a certain, lifestyle, if you went out on this £20 date and you were noticing, okay, we've gone to a free museum. Okay, we've gone for a walk. Or, okay, he's bought 2 relatively cheap meals. Are the alarm bells going off in your head or it's fine?
It's never happened to me.
Okay, but this is say that.
But I'm trying to... Where's the free museum?
Anywhere, any museum that you just walk into, like an exhibition.
Museum's free these days.
A gallery. A gallery.
Just take his story for
Yeah,
now.
no, because there might be certain museums that I might actually be interested in.
Okay.
So it doesn't bother me.
Okay, don't be too specific.
Yeah, just...
You walk into a gallery and no one pays.
No, I wouldn't mind that.
You
I
wouldn't
don't
mind
have a
that.
problem with that.
And then you went for a walk and
No,
then...
but obviously it's like, okay, if you've got a £20 budget and we turn up to like a bar
Yeah,
and the drinks are £10, for example.
yeah.
He just gonna get a water.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great example.
Yeah, but
you
Then
go to a
it's
bar and you notice that he's not drinking. It's only you that's drinking. He's bought you
I
2
feel
and
bad.
he's drinking water. Well, you ask him, what have you
Yeah, like why are you not drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking
but the
today.
same thing, I don't drink alcohol.
Okay, but
So-
you do this in this scenario.
No, but no.
Jesus
In the
Christ.
scenario,
No, but I'm saying,
baby.
but I'm saying,
Brent, help
I don't
me.
drink.
You're making it hard. Go to Gina.
I'm saying I don't drink alcohol. So for me, I might just assume that you don't drink alcohol.
Okay, cool.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because for me, I make it very clear. I don't drink cocktails. So he might be drinking water, and I think, oh, he likes water.
Yeah.
But if it starts to get a bit, or my man's, I don't know, because you only really see these things play in movies and TV.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
but
happens
just
in real
try and
life.
put
No, but
yourself
as in
in
that
that
when
position.
they dramatize like the man sweating or whatever, in real life, I don't know how someone's gonna actually act if he knows that his budget's £20.
All right. Gloria, what's your thoughts on this?
I don't think there's anything wrong with someone having a bad budget. Again, just don't make it too
Apparent.
Obvious.
don't make it too obvious. Just show that you're making effort. Show that you're making effort. And again, if it's going on for too long, I might start to think, how comes we ain't... I will, eventually, if it's going on for too long. But in the beginning, consistency with the effort is what I would appreciate. But when it goes on for too long, I am going to start thinking, rah, I ain't had time to wear my good shoe out. Like,
So is it one of them red flags that you're talking about?
no, it's not a red flag.
So you will still try to...
It's a
maintain-
conversation.
Yeah,
It's a
not,
conversation.
it's not a red flag.
You sit him down and talk about finances and stuff.
Yeah, it's a
Some
bigger
tips.
financial conversation.
Mm.
Because it might be that actually he just doesn't believe in spending much on
Yeah,
dates.
maybe frugal.
And that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But it might be that
this is
there's
the
no
thing,
money,
you've got
and
to
that's a
watch
different
how
conversation.
he is with his habits as well. Like, if I go and, let's just say I open up Snap one day, yeah, and I see that he's popping mad bottles on a Saturday.
Yeah, right.
And then, wait, I don't care. I don't care.
Maybe he hasn't deemed you worthy yet.
Oh, okay, then.
But then
a
that's
trial
okay.
period.
But then that's okay for women to also say, I don't want that level of a date.
Yeah, but suppose it's you've had a barren few months and
Huh? What does a barren few months mean?
like
God forbid.
y'all haven't
You can't be
gotten.
throwing those words.
I
Jesus
take it out of-
Christ!
Yeah.
Suppose during the last 6 months,
Yeah.
you struck it like
6 months. He's
Yeah.
doing the budget.
No.
Oh, okay.
Gloria's acting
You have
now.
not had a guy for 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh,
No look-ins whatsoever. And this fantastic gentleman comes along,
Yeah.
Yusuff, and he is this way inclined.
What, he has a budget or he's broke? Which one?
He has a budget
But having a budget is not the same.
No,
as
that's what I
being
asked. No,
broke.
that's what I
Of
asked. Has he
£20.
got a budget or is he broke?
Of £20. And you said you would sit him down.
I'm
and
not going to sit him down. But as we're getting to know each other, I hope that as you're
suppose
liking
he's a
me,
10 and you are, what did that lady say? 6?
What's that?
She was
A 5?
She was a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Suppose he was a 10 and
Yeah.
everything else ticked boxes. He was just perfect.
What's a
Yeah,
te-
but
Other than
okay, but why
him
is your
being
budget
frugal.
remaining at 20? That's
frugality?
Yes,
how
he had the money, but
can I
he's
tell you something about
Frugality's an
frugal
intro,
people?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's an interesting
come
trait.
It's a red flag, yeah?
Come winter, when you want to put the heating on, he'll be
It's a red
saying
flag. It's a red
no.
flag.
He'll be saying no.
It's a red
No,
flag.
I'm
Wear your
yeah.
hoodie. Wear your
A frugal
hoodie.
person is a red flag. It is.
Frugal, yeah, frugality is an interesting thing.
It's a red flag to me.
There's financial discipline
I love
and
the
then there's
heating.
being cheap and frugal.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. And I like nice things.
Yeah.
What if the being
Do you know what I mean?
frugal fed into his budget this month?
Yeah, just this month.
This-
Don't date.
You can't be frugal, man. That's a bad.
So,
If you're working,
Suppose you hit
it's because you
42.
can't. That's different. That's different. That's different. If you can't, that's different. If your budget literally is, I've paid my bills and this is what I've
But
got
then
left,
what if
that makes it different.
But what if they're frugal because it's not a priority for them? So like there's other areas of their life that they
Yeah,
Then
so
that's
that's why
shouldn't be
I
a
said
priority
as
at
time
all.
has gone by, if you still your interest in me hasn't made you think like, oh, let me step it up a little bit, let me make
why don't you
effort.
step up to prove that he should be spending a bit more.
Why?
Expand his budget.
No, because I don't do that.
Oh, you're the type.
He does it first.
No,
You do it
don't
first.
do that.
I hear
You
that.
do that first, and I'll
Let me
follow.
not
I'll
push back
follow
on that.
suit. I'll follow suit.
I got my own opinions.
All
on
right.
that.
Does anyone want to chime in? Anyone got a thought on this? Would you date a guy who's on a budget? Guys, do you budget as well if you're dating?
Guys, you should budget.
Yeah, I
with
think
your dating.
I think you should budget.
I think
for
as a
everything.
man, you should.
you have to.
But what's an
Don't
adequate
let
budget?
these girls suck up all your money, please.
What's an acceptable budget?
No speakers?
Depends on your money. It depends on what you are.
Exactly.
What
It depends on the
making
person.
For y'all?
What's
But as I
that?
said, I'm not a noble. Like you don't have to go spend £200 on me. But £20 is not
So tell me
what
what
we're looking
what
at.
is
But maybe like
acceptable.
between the two of us, maybe like 80 to 100 between the two of us, not just me. But like if you want to drink your cocktails. But I've always, people like, whenever I go on dates, guys always make jokes because I don't drink alcohol. They're like, oh, you're always a cheap date. So you know like sometimes the alcohol is what tips the bill to, do you know what I mean? Because once you've had two porn star martinis each, that's a young £40, maybe £50 gone. And then food and whatever. So yeah, maybe I'd say like 100 between the two of us is like a good, reasonable budget.
Right.
But I'm not expecting someone to spend. I mean, it's nice, but I'm not expecting you to spend. But £20.
All right, we got someone who wants to chime in. Hello, miss.
Yeah, just a little, not really much, but I think, I don't know why we're so focused on the price. I think if you're vibing together really well anyway, girls don't really care about how much the guy spends if we really like him. But at the same time, I see what everyone's saying that, you know, once in a while, it's like, come on, like treat me nice. So I mean, I think it's about the thought and having the experience. Yeah. Because like I've seen people that go on one date and the guy, they've taken her to the shard, everything, and they don't talk to the person ever again. Whereas they've gone to a cafe, had a great time, and it's just progressed from there. So I really do think it depends on how you vibed initially and how you meet.
Yes, she's right though.
What?
Wait,
You would disagree though.
Did I disagree?
You would disagree.
I would.
Your type would disagree.
My type.
I swear I asked her the question and she was like, no, sorry.
No, you said, you said, why don't I show
guy? A perfect guy comes along.
No, what she said is after a while, after a few days, she'll wonder why are you not trying to spend.
Thank you
That's
very
what
much.
she said.
Don't worry,
she
listen
actually
back.
was not agreeing with me. So
yeah, thank you very much. Anyway, sorry, darling. Go ahead.
Chinagoram.
Sorry, I don't want to
Did I pronounce it right?
So no, you can call me China, it's fine.
China. Okay, yeah.
Because I didn't know how to pronounce your name, that's why I didn't want to say it. I'll call you China.
No, it's fine. Let me give you an example. Okay, I don't like using my past relationship, but that's the only relationship I've had, so I'll use that example. Initially, obviously, I just liked him as a person, so anytime we got to spend time with each other was amazing. But then as we got into our relationship, got more serious and it got longer, I was just like, okay, like, come on, like, isn't it gonna be more than this? Is it everyday Nando's? Like, what's this? Because like, I felt like I don't know, like, I didn't feel like I was appreciated as much. Because you know, later down the line, because I feel like, you know, that saying about, you know, where your treasure is, that's where your heart is. I think where you put your most money, that's where like your heart is. So if you're with someone and not really willing to spend, you know, just a little bit more, you know, just to make you, you know, have a great time, it's just ask the question, well, okay, what do you really value? Do you really value me? You see what I'm saying? So like, I'm not saying that if the guy's broke that you should like break his bank account for the girl, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, does that make sense?
Yeah, you're making a lot of sense.
So do girls feel that if their man doesn't spend a certain amount of money on them, it kind of shows he doesn't care? Is that kind of what the general consensus is?
No,
Not a
I
certain
disagree with
amount
that.
of money, but I do believe men do spend money on
Or
what they like.
if he doesn't splash out or break the bank for you occasionally.
No, again, I don't.
You
Does
shouldn't
it
be
show-
breaking your bank.
I don't think.
No, I don't mean
no.
going broke. I don't mean going broke. I mean spending an amount of money that you would feel like, okay, cool, he really cares about me, or he's trying harder than usual. Like, come on. You get what I mean.
I do believe that men spend. No, I do believe that men spend money on women they like. I do believe that, and I get her point
100%.
that if the guy isn't willing to spend, or just isn't even willing to, I'm going to buy. Like, let's say you go to a supermarket, let's say, and you pick up something, and he's not trying to be like, oh, let me get it, but he's like, separating your shit or whatever, then that's the type of thing I'm like, why are you not trying to just show this girl that I got you?
All right, so should
Thank you.
Sorry,
thank you.
one second. Should your guy be willing to break his budget for you?
A man should be willing to do whatever you want to make
And,
you happy.
and if he
doesn't,
if he's not willing to break his budget for you on more than one occasion, is that an issue for you?
I think it depends though, because obviously if like there's a reason why you're budgeting, yeah, and it's for a greater cause, I'd be understanding. Do you get what I mean? But if it's a continuous thing, and
what if
it's
it's
like,
your birthday?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if it's a continuous thing or if it's a special occasion and you're not willing to kind of like go above and beyond, then I'll have an issue with that because it's just one day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my birthday doesn't come every day. It's once a year even. Do you understand what I mean?
This reliance on money. Oh gosh.
What reliance on money?
It's the love of money that.
It's not the love of money. It's the reality of life.
It's wild though.
Mate, I love money. Money.
It's the reality of life.
Money comes to me.
But the way you like to
Money's
dismiss it as well
attracted
is
to
an
me.
issue.
Brent, the thing I get you, yeah, but come on, money is
Money
important,
is important.
No.
You like dismissing it as well, which is a major issue.
I think I made this example.
Red flag.
I'm not sure if I was
Red
having a
flag
conversation with
boy.
you. I could just placate a woman by just giving her money, but she'd be like, "But that's easy for you.
Yeah.
Give me something else that's actually valuable to you."
Yeah.
No, but for
For me,
women,
it's not money.
No, but gifts. But then that's another thing they realize that that person's love language may be gifts.
So you're basically saying find out the person's love language.
No,
and
I'm
then give it to
saying
her.
you placating her. You think you're placating her, but to her,
No, but we're
gifts might
talking
be
about
her
this
love-
scenario.
Yeah, gifts
which
is my
that
love
we're
language.
talking about this.
Gifts is
and
my
this.
love language. I actually really like gifts.
All right.
So for a man
we are.
doing, yeah, like
It's one of mine as well.
Yeah, so a man buying me a gift means a lot to me. As you get it, a man actually being like, "Oh, I got you this," but then I do the same. So I would be the same to be
Well,
like,
there's certain men that say if it is I can get you to shut up, I'll give you some money. And would you guys be happy with that?
"Where are these
No, but
niggers?"
where
Because I will not
you
shut
going with
up.
this?
You won't be happy with that?
What? It's telling me to shut up.
No. To get you to shut up, I'll give you the money.
Where are these niggas?
Yeah, but money requires little thought.
Where are these niggas?
One second,
am I
go on.
bank? Am I banking just leaving money inside? Like, just giving money, like that's what you do to beggars. Like, asking about an experience. No, I'm just saying, like, just giving money all the time. Here, take money. Here, take money. That doesn't require much thought. We want to see thoughts.
This is
want to
it.
see value and thoughts.
This is it.
Like even quality time. Like, I don't know. You're giving the vibes that you're one of those guys. It's just like you're one of the guys. Like, if you find the girls' love language is words affirmation, all you do is like, "Hey, babe, happy birthday." That's it. It's just like you don't try and
Yeah,
go
Brent
through
used
the
to say.
other love languages. Like even quality time, you can spend.
Quality
money,
time
like,
still means money, yeah.
Exactly, like an experience, like a beautiful experience, like traveling somewhere, going to see a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? Like money, like you know what people spend the money on, that's what they value. That's what we're saying. So if you're not spending money on your girl, that means you don't really value her as much. That's what we're saying.
Is he?
But
I'm
then the
only
man
thinking-
that gives money doesn't actually value it neither because he has it in abundance.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that
exactly.
may be
It's
an
easy
extension
to
of
him.
it. It's
It's
easy
much.
to him. It's not costing
What did I
him
just
much.
say?
That's what you said though.
What did I just say?
Yeah, you did.
No, but
Am I in the same room as y'all?
Yes.
Send me to the audience. Send me to the audience. Nah, man.
Oh, it is okay. I thought you had another
Yeah.
point. Anyone else want to contribute with their opinion on budgeting? Would you date a guy who's on a budget? Guys, have you ever budgeted before when dating?
I think we're all kind of in alignment that we wouldn't mind if a guy's in the budget.
Yeah.
In the room, we wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Oh, G hasn't really given her take. What's your take?
No, but some guys can take the piss. Did you guys see Melissa Wardrobe's stories?
No.
What about dating? Oh, I didn't
Yes,
watch it.
that
but
was
when she-
hilarious.
When people give
That
their
was-
experiences of dating.
Some girl
broke
said
guys.
her man had the spreadsheet and then said, "I've spent all this on you in the spreadsheet. I want the money back."
Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Some people
They
are
went-
suffering.
Was he Ghanaian?
Why are you smiling?
They went to Aldi, like this couple, they went to Aldi, I think she put like a bar of chocolate and the guy separated it with like the
Oh
till thing.
no.
A bar of chocolate.
See, that's
you know?
that's not budgeting. That's
That's-
Oh,
that's the
That's
frugal
the thing.
one.
That's
Divider.
frugal.
Yeah.
I'm not
That
gonna
is
lie.
the man
That's
that's
a
going to make
demon.
you be
Frugal.
cold.
If you
You're
go
gonna be
to
cold in the
Tesco's with your
winter.
girl and she's got items, you got items, and you put the divider.
Does it matter how many items that she has in it?
Bro, I'm not gonna
put
lie.
put the divider down. Nah, that
Nah,
is
that
the
is-
epitome.
Do you know-
That
do you
is
know
the
what you-
epitome.
Do you know what you're
of
doing there?
stingy.
Do you know what you're doing there? You're choosing violence.
The divider.
Fucking choosing violence.
Wait. Suppose you just popped in for like a little meal.
Can't we just buy it together?
and
She has a
Wait.
trolley.
Okay, cool. No.
So?
Okay,
Nah.
No, but let me
Wait,
get
hear
no,
me
but
out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
Brent. In that
Is this my
scenario-
babe?
No, but in that scenario,
Is this my
though,
sweet
if
one?
you went there for one thing and I come with a trolley, I'm gonna pay for your thing.
Thanks, baby.
I'll pay for your
Yeah,
thing.
you would.
Very exciting.
All right, so
No, I would too.
okay, you would. What about you?
Yeah, I would.
Don't lie. Sorry, don't lie. Don't lie.
You like really make me. Do you know how many times? Anyway,
Because actually the
Hey.
I'm not
So
the
every
girl
time
that
I've
you lot
paid
think
for
I
this
am.
boy's socks.
I'm not the girl that you think I am.
because the
Just because
reality
I
is-
enjoy doesn't mean I don't allow others to
Amen.
enjoy as well. Just
because
know
the
that.
reality is, if he went
I'm
in with
enjoying for a
one, if he
reason.
only picked up one thing,
Word.
if he only picked up one thing, we only probably went in there because I needed to pick up
Do
a
you
whole
know
bunch
why
of shit.
I delayed though a little bit? Because I think the type of guys that I tend to, no, not all of them, but some of the guys, they might just cover the whole thing.
I like
That's
we
and that's not
appreciate
my
those
fault.
ones.
That's-
we
You're just
appreciate-
used to it, basically.
I'm not used to it. I will actually have I'm really fast with my tap business, so I'm not expectant of it. I'm not waiting like whatever. But
Okay.
Some guys are nice.
yeah,
Some guys enjoy it. They want to see me happy.
Suppose it was just a friend, and you all kind of saw each other a couple times.
A friend.
a friend.
Okay,
Well, a couple times. That's not a friend.
let's say you were sweet on said person, right? But just one meet. There was no sexual contact. You were just like talking.
Yeah.
And then you went to Aldi's.
Pay for your stuff, man.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
do you know
no.
what? I would.
Sorry, you're not my
the
friend like
one
that. That's not
item.
friend. That's acquaintance.
What are you talking about? He had one item.
No,
No.
let's say you and a guy went to Aldi. It's
You
a
had a
guy that you're
basket.
like talking to,
Yeah.
like it's early stages, yeah. And you've got a basket, he's got one item,
I
and
would
he
still
doesn't
be
pay for your.
I'll be put off.
If he didn't pay for your food,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
Well,
also,
well, damn.
because also for me, like I want you to show me as a man that you got me too. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna get you later.
But then some guys, no, but do you know what the maddest thing is? I've heard guys say this, like, but who's to say by next week we're still going to be talking?
That's fine, but a
Yeah, but
£5 item, you're
This is
now
what I'm
going to
gonna
be
say.
stingy
Are you
over
gonna
a
be
fucking
dwelling?
£5
Are you gonna be
item.
dwelling on that
Then
£5?
don't date anyone.
But I'm not talking. I'm not.
There's some people
If you're dwelling-
£5 is really gonna be tossing and turning, yeah, let it be.
No, it's true, it's
Don't
true,
date
true,
me. Do you know what I mean? Don't fucking date me.
No, but what I'm saying is, in my head, I'm not thinking £5. I'm thinking like
Basket, yeah.
a proper like full on shop.
Yeah, £10.
No,
Even
I'm shopping £10. Okay.
£20.
let's-
Even still, I'm like,
£20.
is this why
Even
you're
if you're dwelling
crying?
on
Let's say-
£20.
Yeah, if you're gonna cry over £20,
£50.
invoice me then and I'll pay it back. Fucking hell.
Let's say
Hey.
the whole basket came to 60.
Oh.
I still would be a bit put off.
I do you.
No, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah.
But I will hold it against you. Like in the future, I'll just know that
You hold it against. Hold on. Would you hold it against the guy? If you
£60.
£60 basket, you hold it against him.
No, I would,
You're not easy,
no,
you know.
it'll be in my mind
No,
that like
£60.
you just like it'll be in my mind. I'm sorry, but it'll be in my mind.
Hold on.
I'm just being honest.
Is this a guy or scenario where you've been dating for a while?
Yeah, we've been talking, but we like you said we've been talking for a while, right?
No, he
yeah,
said- I thought it was
No,
early
you said meet
stages.
one or two times.
said
That's
early
what he said.
stages.
1, 2
No,
times.
£60.
one date.
One dalliance.
Yeah.
So what's the timeline on that date? Did we meet him one date next week?
It's on the same.
There's no way we've been on one date and then we happen to be in Tesco's and I'm covering £60 on your basket, big man.
Thank you.
Really is.
You're not
It's
doing
on.
it.
It's not on.
And me, you know what it is? Me too. I'll be shy. I'll be like, no, it's all right. You know, I'm good.
No, I would be shy, but offer at least.
Oh, no.
You know what it is? Because
Offer-
you're
Because you're not coming to Gloria
of a
doing
certain
panto.
Yeah, I don't like it.
that's a problem.
I don't like it.
So for you,
I don't know. It
your
just says
standards-
No, but it's
something.
not a problem.
no,
though. Like,
Crystal,
that's-
your standards financially are higher than most.
It just,
I
it
think.
just says something to me. I'm like, because I said I wouldn't quibble over
But
that.
what if that wasn't within his budget of the month? This extra 60 now he has
No,
to put on you.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I am not. I remember it, but it's not.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
the
gonna
fact
write you off.
but you're
60
making a
pound-
mental note.
£5,
You're making a mental note.
£5. Don't ever talk to me again.
Yeah, but 60.
Yeah, but 60. I'm not gonna write you off. But £5.
No, but you
forget my
yeah,
number.
Okay, £5
Forget
cool,
it.
cool. But you said you're making a mental note of the 60.
Yeah, I'm making a mental note that you didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but
you don't
Crystal,
wanna
what
do
if
it.
no, but then that's not fair because, like you said, what if that it was a tight month? And remember, this
No,
is the
I
guy
know.
that you
I'm
just
making a
met.
mental note. It doesn't mean, as I said, I'm not gonna write you off, but I'm good. And then maybe
Why are you making
might
a mental note?
because I'm just gonna remember like, you didn't want to do it, but
But
you may
no,
do
it's
something
nothing.
in the
No, but
future.
it's got nothing to
All
do
right, guys,
with
one second,
But you may do
one
something in the
second.
future to redeem it, and I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Or we have a conversation. I'll be like, okay, cool. But I'm just saying, for me and
someone
my
will speak.
experiences.
All right, we got someone to speak. MTK?
No, I just want to say that on this one, I actually get where Crystal's coming from still, because I do something similar on the other end.
Oh, so what do you do?
So I actually don't like dinner dates for like dating. Like I never really found that to be the optimal date experience for me.
Mhm.
Like I kind of just like going to like a nice chill bar,
Yeah.
like a lounge, and having like a few drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the benefits of that as well is that like you can often like, well, you can generally like buy like drinks by like rounds and stuff like that.
Okay.
So one thing with that is like, if we're there, let's say we're there for a few hours, you know, I can get like the first round and like the second round and like the third round, whatever. But let's say we're there for a significant period of time. We go like 3-4 rounds, let's say. And I would definitely make a note if at least by the third, fourth round, she's not offering to cover a round. Like that to me would be definitely like noted. And I'll be like, yeah, this is like a flag to raise. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's sort of the mentality with which Christel's coming from. With like, it's not like a total write-off, but it's definitely like, yeah, this is something to note. Like,
but some could argue that a woman could have that point of view, but not a man.
I definitely have that point of view, and I definitely have no qualms with it.
100%.
Are you talking about a first date?
But I'm also saying it on basis because I know what I have done for men that I have liked.
Yeah.
In terms of financially, I never asked them for the money back. I know what I've done. So for me, I know the limits that I could go for a man that I like. I told you people I've given someone 10 grand. Like I've done stupid shit. Yeah, I've done stupid shit for niggas that I like.
That's what I'm saying. She's talking from a different
so for
plateau.
me, £60 is not something that I'm gonna cry over. If I like this person, I'm interested in. I'm just not.
Okay, cool. No, it is. This convo is all relative based on everyone's financial situation.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna cry over.
You are giving people 10 grand loans.
Well, it was a low, yeah, it was a low.
So we get why you would be annoyed if someone didn't cover your £60.
But it's not even it's you. I was there. You watch me buy these things, and you still like. I don't know. It's for me. There's just an element of have you got me, and because the same thing. I will show you that I've got you.
Because you're a girl, innit?
No, because I said the same way. I will show you that I've got you. That I've done certain things, and not even outside that alone, but I've done certain things for guys that I'm dating because obviously they might have needed something and I've got it, but I'm not gonna ask you for the money back to be like, oh, I paid for. I'm just not gonna do that. Sometimes I may come across like a dickhead, but I'm not that bad of a person.
Go on, sorry.
I think it's fair that like she has that mentality. That said, if I was in the same situation and it rang up to 60 quid, I'm definitely not paying. But like I think it's fair that she has that like. That raises a flag for her, but like
it doesn't raise a flag. I just said it'll be a mental note that
but that's
exactly.
a flag.
You don't know. Yeah, that's literally what I mean.
That's a flag.
Like literally, it's gonna be noted.
But the thing is, Chris,
it is. If you're noting it down, you're not because if it proper wasn't an issue, you wouldn't even make a mental note.
You wouldn't think about it.
The fact that you're making a mental note means you're thinking,
and you're entitled to because obviously you're dating to your own standards. So if that's something that is a red flag for you, then it's fine. The same way.
No, I said it's not. It's an orange.
Okay, orange flag.
Yeah, I wouldn't say yeah.
Cool, orange flag.
Yellow.
Same way.
Amber.
I don't think that what I said about the bar thing, like it's definitely not a red flag if she doesn't offer, but like it's definitely something that I'm gonna note. Like okay,
yeah, and the orange flag, but no, it is okay. But what if it's every single time you go out, she never?
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Anything. That's why I would have to. Then it might have to upgrade to the red.
The red flag.
Sorry, didn't he ask her out? Why is he looking for her to pay on the 5th round?
That's why I said,
I
said it's a first date.
No, first date.
The way because I see it as that like when you go out on a date with someone, yeah. Again, and this is how I see it. Like it's just an experience between the both of us. Like again, fair enough. You know, we're Londoners. Like whatever, we like to do our experience and that. Like so, if we're going round by round, it's like we're sharing the time together, innit? So I want to see that you're willing to put in on the experience the way I am. And again, it's not that I don't have the money or that I can't, pay for anything like that. But like, it's just like really nice to see that, oh, right, someone actually thinking about like actually investing in the experience the same way I am. And like, that's just how it's been with like people I've dated. And they've never had I've never had anyone like, well, I've had to raise flag to that. Like a lot of women typically are like that. They'll be like, all right, no, I've got this round. It's all good. And like, do you know what I mean? It just shows that like you're a human being who actually cares, who's invested in this experience.
I hear you.
Yeah, no, I hear that still.
Do you look out for the same thing?
I wouldn't say I look out for it, but if it happens, I do. I wouldn't say I take a note of it, but it's something that stays with me because let's just say on the first few dates, to be fair, I'm not looking for her to pay anyway. But if she offers to pay, then that's her prerogative. But just to say we're on our 5th date and we're doing this whole bar thing with the rounds, big man, get around. Our 5th date, and you haven't contributed a penny.
A woman should already be spending, bruv.
Pull out the purse.
Do you think, just a question though, do you think women nowadays have a problem spending money on guys? Because I don't know about my friends, but from what I've seen on Twitter, obviously social media is just mad. But like I've seen guys like get like Dior, all these brand things and like balloons on beds for the girls.
Yeah,
and
I've seen
then
that too.
their girl gets them like a cup with their face on it. A £5 cup from Funky Pigeon.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Funky
Pigeon,
That's
that
very-
count.
It's like wow.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I don't know.
dead.
Do you think girls have a problem with it?
I personally don't. As I said, if a man is showing me that he's got me, I'll show you that I've got you. I don't have a problem with it. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, 3 women in this room.
That's amazing.
So what was the question again?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Do you think that certain women are kind of not bringing the same energy that they want from men? As in, they
Financial.
want
Oh,
a man.
100%, yeah, man. I think it's definitely one-sided.
Yeah.
Because do you know what? I'm just going to be honest, and I've said this from before. I feel like as women, some of us are very expectant, and just because we're women, expect people to spend money on us, but we're not willing to reciprocate it. That's just how I feel anyway.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Is that entitlement? Do you think women
It
are
is
more
entitlement.
Yeah, I do.
entitled
I
today?
do.
Yeah.
But can I ask the guys then, like, generally, like, do you feel that the women that you've come across in your dating life, like that, you know, let's say, or maybe like older 20s here, like in the last couple of years, the women that you've come across dating, have they been financially stush? Because for me, I would say that, like, maybe I'm just lucky.
Financially
but like,
stush is a
I date
great
up.
word.
No,
Brent says he
Yes,
dates up.
hypergamy. We
Dates
love
up.
it. We love it.
hold on. Is it Martin?
Mutton.
Martin.
Yo, what's the question?
I'm saying
Oh,
that, like,
Lord.
over the last couple of years, let's say, in your dating life, would you say that women that you've come across, would you genuinely say that you think they've been financially stush or not?
You're recording, aren't you guys, right now?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yeah. So my answer to that is I don't date.
We live, baby. We live.
Wait, Martin, what made you go with that verse?
Did you see the title of this
Wait,
room? Or...
so
Yeah,
Listen,
no.
he
Is
is
it-
not.
wait, is
He's
he
not
still in
trying.
the audience?
He is
Is
not
he
trying to. He's not
Oh,
trying to
right.
ruin his market, boy.
Guys, let's not dwell. Let's
he
help him
going
out.
to
Let's
audience?
move on.
Okay, no, but hypothetically though,
Okay, hypothetically, yeah, cool.
please, hypothetically, yeah. Are you in the
Yeah, we-
bathroom?
Oh, sorry.
You
No,
taking a
hold on.
wee?
No, actually, no,
Wow,
it's
you
just
guys are
tap.
exposing it.
Listen, let him do his business.
Sorry. I
Please,
just had
repeat
to-
the question, please.
Big man, you
Do
repeat
you
it.
think that certain women? Do you think that certain women have an expectation for men to spend, but they don't spend on men?
Oh, 100%. But then you can see that in most conversations that people have, where it's like, oh, when women says, oh, the men should spend on the first date, but I would never take out my purse. That's part of
Yeah.
that expectation.
Yeah,
It's part of society naturally.
Yeah.
it's true. Some people don't even do the fake reach.
I don't have time for it.
I am still.
I don't have.
Do you
time
know
for
what?
it.
But a lot of men
Did you say
say they
I'm
hate
looking in the
fake
eye?
reach.
Sorry, go on.
A lot of men say they hate the fake reach. It's just like if you don't want to pay, don't pay. Don't do that fake. Oh, let me get it. Like they just find it a bit dumb. It's just like
No,
because,
reach. I'll
like,
just sit
if
down
they
like
do
this.
pay, because imagine
No.
the girl pays,
Like a
she'll
statue.
start talking-
Go.
We're doing that Diddy meme.
Sorry,
That
sorry,
Diddy
China.
and
Sorry,
Philip.
China.
blinking.
We're just blinking at each other.
Because imagine the girl actually pays, yeah. She's gonna go back to her friend saying,
It's
"Oh,
a
that
wrap.
guy's this, like, I did the thing, yeah, and the guy actually allowed me to pay. Like, what the heck?"
It's a
Like,
wrap.
Then keep your
Sorry.
hands where I can see them. keep your hands on the table. Spread them. You know what? Don't be reaching for your person. You don't want to pay.
If you make a girl pay on the first date, it's a wrap.
Oh, no. I don't do that.
wrap.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm ruining your market.
But hold on.
Ruining it.
Hold on. But quickly going back to what MTK was saying, yeah, he's saying, have we as guys experienced girls who weren't financially stush? And yes, I have. I've experienced girls who have offered to pay on the first date. I've had girls who've taken me out on a date, and they've paid for everything.
It happens.
Wow.
Oh, actually, off what MTK, so questions for the girls in the studio. In his scenario that Richie gave, where, okay, got like 5th round, whatever, on the first date, are you going to pay around?
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
are you going to offer?
I'm gonna. The
right,
maddest
yeah,
thing
that's
is
fine.
the second round. I'm gonna offer. Like,
Not the second.
Third.
no,
for
I
me,
am.
third or-
I'm
third
gonna.
or
Do you know
fourth.
what it is?
Third
I'm
or
not.
fourth.
I never. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I never want a guy to feel like I need him. Not like that, but like I'm very
Because of a drink.
No, but still,
And testy.
I'm
My phone is dry.
I'm still very much. Don't think you have anything over me. Like
Because of a date.
Yeah, bruv. Yes, because of a
But see,
date.
that was kind of how my mentality was earlier. when
Yeah,
I
like
said-
my thing is like I need you to understand that I don't need.
No, but do you believe that men feel like if we pay for things, then we've got a one up on you?
Some men, yeah.
I think that's a very weak mentality.
That's,
to have.
that's fine if they go home thinking that I've had my
Some-
drink and I'm going home.
Some men have that entitlement that I've spent money. Why are you not spreading cheeks? Some men do.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Some men do, and that's why for me I avoid that whole.
Yeah, but that's a certain type of man, isn't it?
Yeah.
What? So they think because they spent £20, they got.
No, I don't think it's the 20.
No,
You know what? I
ain't
think
20
it's
pounds.
it's the
£20.
guys. It's the guys that go above. They feel that they're going above and beyond. And to be
Because of
honest,
2 drinks.
not even that. I think it's like fine dining.
You're choosing violence.
Like loads of drinks. Like, you know when they literally rack up a bill.
All right, question then.
200-300.
Would you be alarmed if you was on a date with a guy and he just kept spending bare money? And you're thinking, You're thinking, raw.
What do you want?
Okay, no, but,
I'm not going to be alarmed because he's not getting it regardless.
No, hear me out. Going back to your previous statement about him feeling entitled to have sex because he spent a lot of money. If you were out of a guy and he starts spending bare money, would you think, oh, wait a minute, he's doing this because he thinks that the more he spends, he's going to get something?
I don't care what he thinks.
Yusuf, even if that was the case, I'd have the last laugh because you're not getting these cheeks
We're not
regardless.
fucking in the restaurant. We have to get to a point.
So it's like checkmate. If that's if you think that because you're spending money, I'm gonna withdraw pants, then we'll see who has the last laugh. You can keep spending money. Keep spending money. I'll keep drinking your drink, and guess what? I'm still going home.
I'm tasty.
I'm a bit parched.
But I just think, but if you're spending money, I just assume you've got it.
Okay.
Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I just assume you got it like that.
Yeah.
So money's not a problem for you.
Yeah.
And then we're just all gonna go home and talk. But nah. But as I said, we're not gonna. It's not like you're now gonna put me on the table and fuck me there. For us to have sex, we'd have to be at a stage where I'm like, oh, I might fuck him, but it's not because you bought me drinks. Do you get me? It's not because you bought me drinks.
When do you know that you're gonna fuck a guy?
Early on.
Like how early?
If I'm physically attracted to you, I know I want
No.
to fuck you.
Are we going there?
We are doing a deep dive.
I will not be contributing to this conversation.
I know, alright, cool. So has it ever happened where you meet a guy you meet him for the first time and you already know, okay, I want to fuck this guy?
Yeah. Plenty of times.
And how many times have you gone through with it?
Oh gosh.
A handful.
4
A handful.
times.
Yeah, a handful.
What's that, China?
She said
4
4
times.
times.
3-4 times. I'm shamefully, yeah.
No, that's fine.
Don't be ashamed.
Because we were dating.
Live your best life.
It wasn't on that day, but obviously we ended up fucking.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever done on the day?
No.
No. Go on, China. Tell us. She has. Don't mute it now.
It's all right, girl.
It's
No,
fine.
there's no
It's fine,
judgment.
yeah.
There's no judgment.
No,
There's
no judgment.
We're all heathens. We've all had sex.
Actually, I think 2 were on the day because I
That's
can't lie.
Riri.
Yeah. Just tensions were high.
Ooh.
Fair.
I hear that.
Man said my loins were
Chemistry
throbbing.
was strong.
I hear that.
But there's people that have gone on and had marriages and got.
There ain't nothing wrong with sex on the first date. I'm telling you. I saw a group on Clubhouse the other day. It was we had sex on the first date and we're married.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Bless him.
I did see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does happen.
It happens still. Happens still. All right. Anyone else want to chime in before we end? No? Okay. So yeah, guys, we're recording the pod, innit? So we just wanted to come on here quickly to have a quick little chat. We can leave the group if you guys want to talk, but I don't think people will because you guys are
Quite silent.
quiet as hell.
Wait, quick question.
Yeah, go on.
Because all of you are seeing who's speaking, are you all crowding around the same phone, or has it like attached to a screen or something?
Phone, you know.
No.
We don't all know.
Everyone is in the group, but they've just
We just muted our camera.
Oh,
they're on
okay,
mute,
fair. Okay, fair. That's a good. Okay, fair. Makes sense.
But yeah, all right, guys, we're gonna end it now. Appreciate everyone's contribution, everyone listening, and this will be on the pod on Sunday.
Bye.
I think that's why everyone was silent.
Peace.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Carry on talking.
Peace. See you later.
See ya.
Oh damn!
Look at Gina joined at the end.
I didn't. I was always in it.
I said Gina joined as a listener.
How is it?
Just now.
I've left.
Oh.
I said leave quietly.
All right, cool. All right. Should we do power and then song of the week?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't watched it in that 3 weeks.
You haven't watched it?
Shit.
Oh, none of these lot have, man. You lot are jarring, brother. We didn't even get to talk about it last week.
Please.
Okay.
They took the break.
Talk about it next
Ah, cool.
week. Go deep dive.
No. Okay, next week we'll do a 3-episode deep dive.
Please.
Yeah, because they took a
Thank
break
you.
and then I found other content to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Brent. Oh,
Okay.
come on, Brent.
It's true and it's our pod, man. Move.
Come on, man.
Is this how you treat your guests? Is this
Come
what
on.
Auntie Adelaide told you to
Come
treat
on.
your guests?
No, but hold on. Last week I couldn't talk about it because Yusuff
Would
didn't
you
watch
die?
it.
Yeah, you.
Start, guys. I need to go to the toilet.
Play the song at least.
Brent, you're bad vibes, you know. You were sorting out something on the
Innit?
computer and you just jumped
Innit?
up all of a sudden.
You're
Look at your face.
Look at you.
He's so
Mischievous,
naughty.
bruv, little prick.
He's so naughty. Look at his
Are you
face.
The gym
Are you
really
gonna-
opened back up for you,
I'm
innit?
gonna pee quickly though.
The gym really opened back up for
You
you,
know, I'm
innit?
not gonna lie.
Look at your arms.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Look at your arms.
I just come us apart. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers. It's hard to get a start in these parts without paper, homie. I grew up in heaven.
Okay. Thank you. Well done. You're so chuffed with yourself, isn't it? Power. So, it's annoying now because we have to talk about the episode last week as an episode before. Brent, remind me what happened, please. So I know that they've come back from the break, right? So,
Yeah.
It was me, sorry.
The first one, yeah?
First episode. Oh, I know what happens at the end. That's not what I want to think. That's not what I want to talk about because that's at the end. But I'm trying to think what happens at the beginning.
Of what? Of the episode, the first episode?
First episode, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched both of them back to back.
So you don't really remember what happened. Okay, so
I'm kinda
basically,
confused.
in a nutshell, how can I forget? Isn't that when Kayne comes and kidnaps the
Oh,
brothers?
yeah.
So Kayne comes looking for Tariq.
The Westerns.
And basically kidnaps the brothers, and then obviously
He makes one. Well,
one's thriving.
The black one can do good.
The black one, you know. Tariq's roommate is thriving, and obviously his brother is closure is. His brother is just got his ass handed to him.
yeah.
They go to court, and that's when our favorite 2-bit Francis,
My nigga's back still.
Francis, yeah,
2-bit.
basically.
I ain't
When he doesn't snitch, but he's smart because he manages to basically walk away free.
What was that in the second episode?
No,
Oh.
he walks away free. But then Sudxn makes Tasha a bit on edge basically, and she's starting to clock like little things because obviously they mentioned Tariq's name in the case. Fast forward at the end, Kayne hits his mum. Hits Mary J.
Can I quickly say something, please?
Yeah, the casting.
So the
But-
casting on this show is terrible.
Yeah, horrible.
Kane's dad
It's
is
not.
a light-skinned Puerto
No,
Rican.
he's white.
No, he's Puerto Rican. He's meant to be Puerto Rican.
He must be
white.
Puerto Rican.
And they're white.
Kane's
Latino,
dad plus
innit?
Mary J. Blige does not equal Kayne.
But however,
Or the
Okay.
daughter,
Or the daughter,
no,
or the son,
but
or
guys,
Drew.
right? So
livid.
this is where my theory is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kayne is not his son. Kayne is Kanan's son, hence his name. So in Kanan's episode, we're probably gonna find that out.
Who the fuck is Kayne?
Yeah, but Kanan's not in
50
this.
Cent. I know he's not.
In his series.
In his series.
No, but he won't because his series, he's a kid.
Yeah, so how do you not know?
It's called Raising Kanan.
I know. He might have had a kid with her time when they were teenagers. How do we know?
It depends on the age, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm
Yes.
predicting
That's
that we're
his-
gonna find out that that's Kanan's son. And with the other two, they look a bit mixed compared to him. He's popping
Yeah,
out.
Drew could be
No, but
mixed.
Drew and the sister, she's got really like
she's
soft
got
hair.
soft hair.
She's
Okay.
got hair. She looks like she could be mixed. So I
Still
believe.
shit casting. But
No, but
So
it
that
is.
scene
But,
where he went to visit his dad in prison.
yeah, of course.
This is so
But then I
unrealistic.
feel like that's his stepdad. But obviously, he probably raised him from young, which is
Yeah,
why he
yeah.
calls him dad.
Yeah.
Also, in this week's episode, you see when she was on the phone to him saying, "Lorenzo, you pushed him too far. Leave him. He's mine." Those were her words.
Yeah.
She said, "Leave him alone. He's mine." And then you saw his reaction when he got off the phone, like vexed. I thought, "Oh,
Maybe.
is this proving that that's not his actual son?" And obviously,
Yeah.
he's just playing dad. But I think that's basically what happens. But anyway, as we know, Kayne is literally like a Canaan when you think about it. Like his behavior is very erratic. Like he's just basically going to bring down the whole empire of whatever they've got going on. But I don't think that Mary J. Blige is in. She shouldn't be there. Like she's not doing the.
You are in
I said
over
this
your
from the first
head.
season.
She's
From the
not.
first episode.
She
it was
can't run
working.
the empire, and as much as she tries to, like, the thing is, yeah, I feel like she's got a complex where she's overcompensating for being a female because even how she talks to her kids and how she likes to always remind them that it's her setup, but then she needs them. So, for example, this week, yeah, see how she really needs Kayne to do this drop
The re-up.
and. Yeah, to do the re-up, and she's panicking. And look what happens when he's not there.
Yeah.
So as much as she likes to act like she runs things, it's very clear that she needs him just as much as he needs her.
Yeah.
Obviously, we see what happens. She ends up killing that little boy. Tariq does the thing with Drew and gets rid of the body. he lands himself with both girls at the same time. Well, not at the same time. Both girls. What else happens?
You guys are really choosing violence in this episode.
Sorry. What's his name? Man? Method Man and
Is Method Man double crossing Sudxn and breaking their deal, right?
I think he's still trying to get Tariq. I think he's still going to pin it on Tariq. Personally, I feel like he looks like he's double crossing because he doesn't want to make it bait to Tasha because obviously she's going to clock things are different.
I think Tasha's starting to break though.
Huh?
Tasha's starting to break.
Yeah, definitely she is.
She's starting to like, maybe I should just let Tariq take the phone.
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah. and not being rude, so she should, bro.
You know, both of them are trying to pin it on Tariq.
Who, Sudxn
both
and...
Sudxn and...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't Method Man that decided to paint outside the lines. It was Sudxn that started doing that.
No, of course,
Only
of course,
he had that guy looking
because he
over
had,
him.
it's because he had the guy behind him, and I understand
And
he
then Method Man was
explained
like, I
it.
thought we agreed on this.
Yeah,
Right, cool.
which
If
is
you're
why
doing that.
Which is why that's why he's like, he don't know who he's messing with. I was like, go baby.
Yeah. That's a baby.
I love Method Man. No. What else happened? Oh, Tariq's finally clocked that Thingy's girlfriend is Sudxn's niece.
Yeah.
So,
but why didn't you just tell him that who she is? Why go around and...
Because he don't want to have to bait up the fact, he doesn't want to have to bait up everything else. So for him, the easiest thing to do...
who's Sudxn?
Yeah, who's Sudxn? Why is he important? Why is it... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easier to make up a lie and be like, my girl's moving to me
And
than
it's even
having
good
to
that
like...
his brother can validate it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have just been... You know when it's like you're having to tell... You're telling too many people a secret.
But now this girl's got a vendetta now. She's going to get revenge somehow.
Of course she is.
She ain't getting nowhere.
No, of course she's not. She's even, and remember what we also forgot is, remember when she was in the bedroom and he was outside talking to Mary J's daughter, and Mary J texts her, she screenshotted the number on his phone. So she's probably going to send that to Sudxn to see if they can trace it. Like obviously they haven't elaborated on that storyline, but I feel that that's also going to come up as well. You look really sad. Sorry.
No, she's listening to the whole thing.
Oh, is that why? So she can't hear the conversation? Wow. What else happened?
6 week. The
Oh, yes.
lecturers.
Oh my gosh, the teacher.
What's his name?
Jabari.
Ohaji.
Jabari.
Sorry.
This is a Mauricio. This is a
Ohaji.
Mauricio.
Okay, this guy, he's a psycho. He's obsessed.
Jabari is a
disgusting,
narcissist.
He's a nutso, bro.
Yeah, he's a narcissist. And he's very, like, he literally lacks to control the
What made
women
me
that
sick
he's
is when he
around.
went to the con, he ripped out the paper.
Yeah.
wrote the new secret.
Yeah.
Sick.
But
guy,
you know
bro.
what's dumb? Why did did you see the clip for next week?
Yeah, but I forgot.
You see when he told Tariq to write a story about the importance of power, I think Tariq basically talks about what happened between him and his family, because there's a clip where he's talking to his publisher, the black guy, and he's like, I can nail... Did you see it?
Yeah.
When he's like, I can nail this rich kid and something...
I hear the end of it. Though.
Yeah, and I thought, Tariq, why would you even like implicate yourself like that? It just makes no sense.
Yeah.
But the teacher and...
That Jabari guy needs to go.
But also, no, but she needs to stop fucking her student, bruv. What the hell?
Of course she does, but Jabari's sick. And Jabari's fucking students as well.
Yeah,
so who
he
is he to talk? Because he's jealous of her.
But you know
Possessive
what?
Waste man.
No, he's a narcissist and he's controlling.
Very sick.
And because she is an addict, I feel like it's that whole control.
And also, Tariq's not smooth, yeah? Tariq dismissed the light-skinned girl because she didn't want her to reveal the blood.
Yeah.
There's many things you could have said. You didn't have to do what he did.
But I feel like he done that because he doesn't want her. He actually doesn't want her to get close to him. You know what? I believe Tariq when he said even to Diana, like, my life is too messed up.
Of course, because you killed your dad.
He knows he's in way over his head. So to be honest with you, regardless of what happens, he likes both of them, but he can't let any of them get close to him because he knows that he knows his days are numbered.
And my girl's boyfriend is a straight up idiot. The tall brother from Detroit.
When it was like, I'm not a nigga. All right, later, nigga.
Do you think I'm walking into my girl's room and
take a picture
she's on top of the guy playing games?
I'm just trying to remind you. I'm just trying to show you what you look like.
Like,
yeah.
It's impossible. I'm dragging Tariq by his ears.
But also, Tariq is dumb because even after that, I wondered why he took home. Why did he take the t-shirt? Why did he take the hoodie home? That's evidence, right? That you're now, is he going to burn it on campus?
Yeah, but he can't walk in topless, isn't it? So he's probably going to burn everything later.
No, but then how does anyone know who's wearing a coat?
Oh, you mean the t-shirt underneath?
The one with the blood. So I don't get why he didn't leave it with Drew, or they both burn it wherever they were. And he wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get why he dragged
It's
that
bad
on.
writing. Even that scene is bad
him
writing.
dragging it to campus, I just feel like this is just extra implications. Like, really?
Realized Mary J. Blige was on the floor twice, looking up at men.
What's wrong with you?
So
No,
what?
no, I'm
First
just
at
saying.
Kayne and
Yeah.
the second one at the
Looking all feeble. Because she's like,
look at all feeble.
And then his father, quote unquote father, got him beaten up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. He goes, oh, you're right about maybe that's not being his. Because he goes, keep your hands off my wife or something. Like, why would you say?
It's not.
That ain't my
Listen,
son.
it's not his child.
Yeah, the way he said that, I thought that's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's not his child. And I feel like the whole Kayne, like, it makes sense to me anyway. That
Yeah, it makes
and
sense.
look at his character. I feel like his character alone
Like Kayne.
is literally like Kayne. So if you turn around and say in Raising Kayne that he had a child with Mary J. Blige when like they were young teenagers, and obviously they were on really bad terms, and then obviously Kayne, remember people thought Kayne was dead at one point. Like, it all makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised. So
I like Kayne. I want his character to
I like it. I fancy
succeed
Kayne, though.
in whatever he's doing. I want him to.
But he's too emotional and too erratic. Like, he doesn't have the characteristics of a leader. He's like a Tommy. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks that he's big. He thinks that he can be in control and like, I want to be the top guy. But you're too emotional. Like, you're not a Tom. You're a Tommy. You literally have to be told what to do because they've left to your own devices. Like, why are you robbing the church? Like, look at that, and you're showing your tattoos, and it was bait.
Yeah, these
because
marks half down as
because you're angry or because you want to rebel or you know what I mean. Prime example. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I was saying to you guys before, it's funny how I hated Tariq,
And now you like
and
him.
now I like Tariq. Now I want when bad things are about to happen to him. I'm like, no,
And I only think it's because it's because you're not reminded that he killed his dad.
and
It's
because
like-
he's the main character, so
Yeah.
it's hard not to invest in him now because he's the main character. So you automatically just start to like him. Because now I don't want him to go to prison. It's weird.
I do. He killed his dad.
I know, but I don't care anymore. It's
No,
funny.
I still
Ghost
care.
is gone.
No, man.
Move on, Gina. Move on.
I can't.
Move on.
He's
Just like me.
James Patrick.
I've moved. You can move with me.
No, he's got my heart. I can't let it go.
And I really want him to get with the
Diana.
the one that had the weird boyfriend.
Oh, the schoolgirl.
Yeah.
The light skin one.
Yeah.
She's 28, by the way, so Yusuff is allowed to crush on her.
Oh, okay,
She's
thank
a big
God.
ass woman.
Yeah, I told you.
Damn, she fine.
someone was like, someone put out a thing and was like, guys, for the longest I thought she was so and so. Now I
Yeah.
found out she's 28. Like, I'm very interested.
Damn, she fine.
She's cute.
But Tariq, how old is Tariq? Tariq is not 28.
Yeah, he's young.
Lip snapper minor on TV.
She got no bum though.
Okay.
Ain't no problem.
Said it ain't no problem.
That's
It ain't no problem.
That's not a problem.
Ain't no problem.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, here
But
we
yeah,
are.
all right, cool. Anything else?
Nope.
Can I watch two together? It's kind of this one long blur to me. To be honest with you,
All right, guys, you can come back now.
you can come back.
Why are you blaming me? I didn't do this.
I thought
Have you stopped
saw
talking
it
about
from
it
the
now?
beginning.
Okay.
I thought Gloria had headphones in as well.
I was enjoying it. Whiskey. You chose violence.
My bum is numb. What the
They say this is a
Bad
big-
vibes. Bad vibes. Brent is actually bad vibes.
I just come from the poorest parts. Bright light city.
So what do you want
nights.
with us now then, eh? What do you want?
I gotta make it.
Hey, Vim.
You got freedom to choose.
How long is this episode now?
Well, what
It's
do you
gone over
want?
3 hours.
Vim, yeah.
Wrap
Vim.
it up. All right, song of the
Wrap
week.
it up.
All right, cool. Let's do this.
For the air.
It's always what song you're playing.
What song?
I'm gonna play some
Are you
bashment.
not the manager?
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to some Elephant
There
Man.
you go.
appreciate it.
There you go.
Oh, Elephant Man was my guy.
Oh,
I'm gonna.